Azura the cutie. He has
What?
more. He has more, way more cuteness and experience. No.
By the way, do I pronounce her name as Azura or Azura?
Azura.
You pronounce it cutie.
Yeah. I do. Wow. It is true. Yeah. I've literally seen you. You are. What do you mean? Yes. I'm Josh.
Yes, all of my friends have come to listen
I'm
to
sorry?
me commentate.
Okay. Is it stream live? I'll take that as a maybe. Did I get kicked from VC? But I apparently left.
Internet issue maybe.
Probably, I don't know. You should put me in brackets, because I'm not really going to be commentating as such. And also I'm in the corner where I belong, so...
Okay. Good luck with commentating.
Thank you, you too. Was the best response. Someone should buy that. That is true. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. Yeah.
I have been muted on stream. I'm so upset at myself.
You were advocating it, so...
No, I was not. Cat can't verify that because I was muted, apparently, I think. I don't know. I was muted, right? God dang.
Well,
I was muted on stream. Oops.
I speak the truth.
Yeah, running a stream is hard, but, you know. It's okay.
Well... H. How are we, guys?
H.
We're fine.
Among us.
Feeling
So when you guys starting stream?
party.
Wait. Where's the
stream has started already. Wait,
Oh, I see.
You're
OMG, Choco.
What?
You're
QT number 2.
turd.
God.
What's the butter sugar?
I thought you were going to
I don't know.
Here's Cornwall.
I don't know what layout I should use for the comment. I don't.
Go
You
to
have
four-
multiple.
Oh
You
my
have
god.
2, you have
Hang
3,
on.
you have 4. You can literally you can
I have
literally
to
use
change
any.
things around though. Help.
Stop being lazy.
I hate having to change.
I had to do
Oh,
everything by myself. Cause I didn't make a comment 3 page. Therefore, I had to. Why are you still using the pink stinger? Bro.
Shut up. Quiet.
Cringe. Oh my god, wait, is it just me or is OBS ruining all the transitions today?
Oh my god, whatever. It doesn't.
Wait.
I just have everything. Whatever.
Wait, yeah, OBS might be ruining transitions today. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, that's not good. I do have to like switch things around. Oops. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, OBS might be doing a little trolling. Yeah, OBS is doing a little trolling. Alright. So, yeah, I had to do all the waiting room thing, all the waiting image things because Sai didn't do that. Very bad foresight from him. But,
Unfortunate.
I'm only going to be here pre-tournament, don't worry.
Oh well, I already.
I'm gonna.
It's okay.
Oh wait, are you guys in the match thing? Collect 5k points a month for chasing everything to 7k. You know what? Kaminari. Tell me what song do you want them to sing? I do have 10k points. I can redeem.
Oh no. Why would you do this?
Oh yeah, it's Ari's first time commentating, right?
Yes.
Go
it
rap
is.
Among Us.
All right, welcome. For your first stream, you are allowed to sing.
Wow.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That
Wow,
is
iPhone.
it is an amazing idea. It's
I think
incredible.
it's a great idea, honestly.
It's a great idea. You see, Zaf says it's a great idea. Appreciate Ari.
Yeah, of course.
You
of
might have
course.
some stands in chat already. This is not
How
doing
would-
well for a case that you shouldn't sing.
How would one not appreciate?
I don't know.
Exactly.
We appreciate.
How do you make predictions, bruh? Go on mod view and go predictions thing.
I don't know. How do you move to mod view? This is my first time. Oh, wait.
It's
How-
twitch.tv/moderator/
Yeah, twitch.tv/moderator/name.
yeah.
It only works
Ah.
for things you're in.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, if you just go to twitch.tv/Thatcher Amateur Weeklies in your chat, next to your chat button and the gear, you should have a sword, and you click on the sword, and you go to mod view.
Wow.
very
I still
progress.
don't have access ads.
You don't have you know what? I'll handle this for now, and then you can wait for ads.
Yeah. Sure. I'll
So I
just take care of match results first.
Yeah, just go take care of match results for now. I'll
Alright.
do this for you. I guess I can call my state one round, sure.
Anyways,
Hello,
they already
I am
have
playing now.
their
Alright.
street match.
Change your
Yeah.
thing! Change the oh my god, Zura, you have not changed anything else. You know what?
What? What do you mean change the thing? What do you mean?
Change room name! Room name! Oh my god!
Why do I need to change the room name? It's fine. It doesn't have to be
It's
super
not your
idle
private
this show
room,
wrong,
this is
okay?
called TAWS. It's called TAWS 27!
Okay, good. But you had it on. Can I
It's
just
supposed to
expose
be
what
awesome.
happened?
There we
Cause
go.
charity. The name of the room was Super Idol de Xiaorong for like the longest
That
time.
was not the name of the room, that
It
was
was.
the URL to
It-
the room.
It
It was both. It was the name at the start at least.
Yeah, it was at the start. At the start, because we had a running joke.
Whatever.
Oh, that reminds me, you guys, Azura and Ari sing Super Idol. Super Idol, yes.
Oh my god. Stop.
You guys have fun. You guys have fun.
Please,
Yeah.
no.
I don't know that song. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's a meme.
Oh no. Okay, you know what?
But
Sure,
I
I'll
don't
refund
actually
it and
know
I'll. Okay, what songs do you know? And I'll get Azura to sing them. I'll refund this one and I'll redeem the second. What songs do you know? And no, you cannot say that you don't know any song.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Too bad. I'm one step ahead of you. Copes even more.
Okay.
Bullying new commentators on my past.
How about
Great.
singing a Mafu Mafu song?
A Mafu. You want to sing a Mafu Mafu song?
Onako ni nakitai.
Oh no, wait, it's Snifferish. Wait, no, wait, that's not Snifferish. Wait, is it? No, it's not Snifferish, is it? Wait.
What? What do you mean? It's Japanese.
No. I'll sing a different. I'll sing a different song by a different person. I think Mafu Mafu did a cover of that, but I want to see if you guys knew the origin. Give me a second.
I thought it. Wait, is it not the origin?
No. I was thinking of a different song.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. It's a different song. It's by Mafu Mafu, yes, but I do like this song. If you guys know how to sing it. Do you guys? Okay, so I'm gonna send it to you in a commentary, BC. Do you know the song? That is the only Mafu Mafu thing I know. That's all.
Is it? Are we gonna get copy struck for playing this?
Yes, we are.
I've never heard of this song either way, so.
How have you never heard of this song?
I'm not.
How could you not?
How
could you not?
Come on.
Okay, no. We're not gonna copy strike. There is no content ID on this song.
Okay.
But do you know Japanese?
Not really.
Okay, maybe not then.
I'm already scared.
I mean,
I've only been here for 10 minutes.
yeah, you're
It's okay.
10 minutes? Oh, you have not been here long. It's okay. Yeah, as time goes on, you will be subjected to more and more copium from commentators, such as me, David, Komoto, Azura, Zaf, LFSR Prologen. Who else?
I'll
There's
learn some
Flower Petal.
songs for next time.
I mean,
But
you
you'll
can
have
learn.
to tell me. You'll have to tell me which ones to learn specifically.
No. That's not how it works. We give you a random song.
Yeah, but if I don't know, like, if I don't even know
Okay,
the melody,
yeah,
if
know
I'm
what?
not familiar with it
Sure.
whatsoever, then how am I supposed
Learn
to
every
sing
song, easy. Learn
Learn
every
every
song.
song
Just have an entire library in your pocket. What songs do you even listen to? What? Okay, yeah. What songs do you even listen to? So I know. In before you listen to Love
Before
Joy,
no
you-
songs. Yeah, I imagine listening to songs actually.
I learn every. Yeah.
Actually, mostly listen to video game music.
Ooh,
Lo-fi.
yeah,
I'm listening
yeah.
to lo-fi right now.
Fair enough.
Video game music.
Yeah, sing. Yes,
That is
definitely
a
sing
bit
the
hard.
instrumentals.
Wait, what? We got a follow from Tetris itself. Like, just twitch.tv/Tetris. What?
There's what?
Account created
What?
October 31st, 2009. Is this
What?
like official? I'm so confused.
What?
What?
No. Wait. Let me just.
Among Us.
No, it's not. It has 577 followers.
Is there? Yeah, it's probably. It's still confused. What?
Tetris streams Tetris.
I.
Who would have
What do you
known?
expect?
Who would have known? I wonder. Alright, let me just look at this. Yeah, it seems to be a copy account.
Huh. I mean, it could just be an official account. They just don't use it very often.
No, definitely not. They wouldn't do that like that. Plus, why would they suddenly go and follow a stream with 27 viewers?
I guess.
Alright.
Of an unofficial Tetris game, nonetheless.
Let's see.
Yo,
here.
we can just post
Okay,
this
there they
activity feed. You just post this activity feed and say we're famous now. Not
You know what,
official. Yeah, I knew
Miss
it.
Taws,
Yes,
I knew it.
We have way
Definitely
more
not.
participants than usual. Wow.
We have Justin Newbie and we have Laura.
S versus
Three.
S plus.
Interesting.
S plus. 1.8 PPS. Lots of. I gotta. Wait. What? S with 1.8 PPS and my stats?
Yeah.
What?
They're an opener
Who?
main.
Who?
We'll see.
Who
Let's change the
newbie?
background. Oh no.
Is it newbie?
What did you do?
This is unfortunate for me. I completely forgot about this. Guys, it's grand finals.
Wow.
Finals.
I'm
Guys,
dying.
wow. Very cool. We skipped every single match up to this point. Blame Azura for that.
Wow.
We have Laura coming in very strong with a down stack movement, and Newbie with a just as we predicted, terrible mid game due to being an opener main.
Oh my god, I'm so
Doesn't
sorry.
seem like they can survive this, and they're
I
gonna
should have
die.
done this earlier.
I mean,
Give me a second.
to be fair,
Give me.
I can vouch that Newbie isn't an open enemy. He's just too
Yes, I
nervous
hope.
at these kinds of things. He misdrops a lot. That's a problem. But we'll see lah.
Well, that speed is pretty insane for their rank.
At 1.8 is like not even my speed.
I mean,
Oh, I
imagine
see.
playing at 1.8. Wow.
Change the first two, by the way, please.
Huh?
Oh wait.
Yeah, you changed the first. Okay. So we're seeing a 1.2 PPS player versus a 1.8 PPS player. Guessing just Newbie is an opener main, from what Ari also said. And Laura is more of like a slower player. Maybe efficiency oriented? Not even sure.
A BCO from just a newbie?
Weird opener coming from Laura, but it doesn't seem to impact them that much. Going up into a 8-1 stack. Not optimal. Going to down stack a little bit. Hopefully they can get onto this. Very clean well, okay. Osk is doing some favorable stuff right here. Going to the Eastman off. Does not find a donation they could have done with hanging J. But this is an S player, so I cannot even stop.
Or
gonna
trying to
have-
find that down stack.
Newbie's stack is very clean. Building a 2-wide right now. Getting pushed up to the top. Misdropping dead SPs. Going to jeopardize their stack quite a bit.
Might
And
be.
this might spell trouble for them. They might not survive this. There we go. First one goes to Laura. Incredible play from them.
That was
it
a
does
very
show that-
unfortunate misdrop.
True. It just shows that being open and main cannot save you from that. Something like that. Time to stop trying typing. What the heck even? Oh, that's one of those weird symbols. All right, DT cannon. Where DT coming from, Laura? Right here. No, why? Oh my God, they had such a good donation there. They could have done, but what's done is done. They do not go for the donation. Instead, go for a double Tetris. Going to send Newbie some damage over, but not much. They do still survive at the top of their board. At the middle now, going to go down. Hopefully they can go down fast enough. Thing is sometimes the thing.
Oh,
Misdropping that
misdrop.
piece. Oh, there is some lag going on right here. That garbage took like 10 years to go over. Well, for an opener main, I'm only seeing PCO from just Newbie. Misdropping the PCO! Oh my god, this is terrible. Just send it off, my friend. There's nothing much you can do there. Laura with a DT misdrop or just the unfinished DT? I'm not even sure. But either way, Newbie with a bit of a rough stack here. Going to find some T-spins, get onto the clean, and he's able to get onto the bottom of the board relatively easily. Laura finding a few T-spins to send off. Could have done a T-spin there, but places the O piece in an unoptimal position. Going to die from topping out from the Tetris. Did Zap to Steve? Huh, Zap just left. Alright. So we're going to the next match.
Misdrop from Laura right off the bat.
No, that doesn't look like a misdraw. I think they were trying to go for Albatross, but didn't really work out. But they still managed to get that double and triple, and is now headed for a weird stack. I was going to say they were going to head for 4-wide, but I don't think these players know how good 4-wide is at this level.
I mean, even at my level, people usually can't downstack cheese very efficiently. I myself can, so I know how effective it is.
Time to learn some cheese game. Do cheese race. Okay, go. Ooh, and we have Laura. Laura has a few misdrops at the top. I think they can recover though, because newbie's stack is a little bit compromised here. Okay, not much anymore. Oh, yep, and there goes. Okay, commentator's curse, and as he goes all the way down to some clean. I'm seeing a 4 wide opener here. I don't think they know how to.
I don't think they're 4
Oh,
wide.
yeah, this is the Albatross. This is the Albatross. Against DT. Not DT, sorry, PC. I cannot speak. I have done all the commentating for today. TAWS Charity was a literal circus, and I'm the fucking ringmaster, I guess. Ooh, okay, so it looks like Laura is a bit of a they're at the top of the board, creating a little bit of dependencies. It is going to suffer a bit because of that, but does manage to get up to the Tetris to stand that off. Misheld? That looks like a misheld.
I don't know.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Doesn't know that 180 there could have worked, but Laura is relatively safe right now.
Yeah. If they manage to get that down stack, they will be in a very good spot.
Yeah, they're all the way down now.
Very clean well.
Ooh, okay,
Laura's
they
side.
do not place their piece in it. But yeah, newbie is literally just striding right now with a bit of misdrops, but I think they're fine. We're once again at equilibrium. The last 1 minute and 21 seconds have been in vain. But we are in mid game, so this seems to be Laura's territory and not newbie's territory. So this
Maybe he's
might
still
be better.
playing at 1.65 PPS even in mid game.
Yeah, they're going.
But
they have
his
a speed
misdrops
advantage,
are
sure.
Speed advantage is true, but misdrops might be a bit rough.
Yeah, I don't like their board right now at all.
Yeah, look at this. Okay, they are
Fix it.
slightly, but okay, yeah, they have to go for that. Into a down stack. Pseudo 4 wide, alright, jank 4 wide movement. Getting down to the clean. Laura's stack, however, on the other hand, right now,
Yeah,
absolutely terrible. Alright.
I think they tried to make a T-spin, they just didn't have the piece to like complete it.
Oh,
Now
that misdrop is going to be
they're gone,
terrible
yeah.
for them. They're gone. Yeah, that's at board height. That's not going to work anymore.
It's the newbie takes the lead.
Yeah.
Ooh, newbie with a PCO. Laura does have a double, double, I guess.
Laura has to downstack fast.
Not really. They just have to cancel a little bit, get down. Okay, now they do have to downstack.
Oh no, they can't get that.
Downstack.
Oh. No, they're gone.
That is unfortunate.
They're-
Inoptimal downstack there, yeah.
They have no
Oh my god,
options up there.
Oh no,
No.
that's not survival.
There wasn't a way out of that.
In optimal survival coming from Laura and newbie a match point right now. Another PCO. Probably my team. Yep, they're going for it, and they do. And there is a solve as well. Laura is. Oh wait, Laura's doing my tactic. Wait. Oh, it's do PC. Oh my god, and they had third PC as well. Wait, Laura's using my tactic to do this. Wait.
Yeah,
This is my
Bronx
favorite
seven.
tactic to do if I'm not playing opener. Oh, gotta get a T-spin now.
The T-spin 0.
Yes, it's a tried and true special from TAWS players. No,
but Laura's
no!
in trouble now, and
Yeah, that's
so
gonna be
much
game.
pressure. Playing
They
at
had a-
98
they had a-
now.
They had a T-spin double they could have went for to cancel damage, but not enough. Remember to save the replay, by the way, in case we need it.
Alright, sure thing. Man, I need to clean out my replay folder. There's just so many.
Yeah, I need to. You know what? I'm gonna clean up mine as well. Hold up. Oh my god, let me read out the names I have in my download folder just from today. Astolfo Gay Sounds for PC, Fanboys Pyropic, Avatar Band, Brace versus Brace, Base versus Ninja. Okay, why did I put 5 ninjas? Alright. Brace versus Gamer, Catris versus Grona, which is our first match. Fanboy versus Gladon, Fanboy versus Hammer, Fanboy versus Hammer Gift, JPG, Lhasa versus Baby, Mao versus BK9, Mao versus Hammer, Mao versus Lhasa, Microwave versus L, which is L block, Microwave versus Ninja, Microwave versus Nuggets, Microwave versus Mao, and Oboingo versus Habits. Why do I have so many? Oh yeah, Osk, Dark, and Placement thing, because of stream assets. Let me just delete all of this. Delete. The delete button doesn't want to work. Alright. There we go. Do nothing, opener strong. True.
So true. Tetris is actually a waiting game. Just wait. You wait.
Yeah, it's like chess. You wait for your opponent to do something, then you counterattack. It's just like how I was playing chess earlier, and a few days ago, and a long time ago, beating up Komoto 10-0. How to get rid of head shaking?
Yeah, it's like kind of hard to just like simply be relaxed like in a tournament setting, but it comes with practice, I would say.
Yeah, it's a big problem for me when I play in tourneys. The nerves,
You guys
the nerves
have
just
that?
get to me. Yes.
You guys, your hands actually. Mine only shake if I'm cold, and I rarely get.
I haven't played in that many tourneys, so maybe it's just, you know, me not being experienced enough.
Yeah, I think it gets better over time if you play more.
Yeah, it does get better over time. I've played way too much. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, I think I like played in, I think it was like Underdogs Cup like 9, I don't know. And then like, I like went out really early, and then like 300 Rugs Cup later I got second, so you know.
I played in the last UC and I played in TAWS. But I don't remember which one. I don't remember the season.
All right, so I'm gonna let Zaf take over me if they want to. I don't know if they want to, but I'm gonna be heading out right now. I will be helping with match results for a bit, maybe. I don't know.
Alright.
I'll see. But you guys can handle commentary on your own. I trust. All right.
Sure.
I'll be heading out.
No.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See ya. To change the screen, then. Okay, so I think we're currently waiting on another match, I would say. I don't know. Does TSF have one for us? Okay, Croix and Lemuse is our next match. Let me get that up on screen. Croix, it's been improving a lot lately. I think they've been on the grind. They were my partner in Over Under.
I think the last time I saw them, they were S+.
Are they SS now?
They're SS. Yes, 21.6k.
Yeah, no, they're improving a lot because I remember them being like S+ for the longest time. Yeah, that's great that they got to S+. We're waiting on Lemuse to join. Okay, warm up. Be getting into warm up shortly. I know Croix is like kind of a defensive player. They're kind of slow, but like they survive very well, and I think they are working on like offense too. But you know, okay. Also, like their blitz is freestyle PCs, by the way. Just want to point that out. So, interesting player for sure. I don't know too much about Lemieux, unfortunately. But we'll see. Waiting on them to get in. Wait, Lemieux is in Tetra League? Bruh. No. I guess we're gonna be a bit then, unfortunately. Right, because they're streaming. Okay. We're waiting on them to finish their Tetra League match, I guess. Okay. They're at 4-2. Well, they better win. They better not get reversed. Okay. Just let him know on stream. Am I allowed to like pull up someone else's stream on the main stream? Hang on. Can I? Let me check what they're even. Let me check like where they are. I don't even have their like correct Twitch pulled up. I don't think. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. Okay. 4-3. Oh no. Y'all wanna watch some random person play Tetra League? Hang on. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to. Oh god.
Did I fuck up a huge spike? Yep, just yep.
Guys, there's replay. Oh wait, oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, that's the wrong thing. Replay analysis, guys. Muse is looking kind of fast though. I think they're like playing at like 2 PPS.
Pretty high APM as well.
Yeah, no, they're going. It's gonna be an interesting match for sure. I think. Going on too long. And now they're like, I think they're trying to find a down stack, but it's not like.
Damn it!
That's a lot of pressure,
Dude,
and it's tiebreaker.
Come on. Oh, it's like a clean game as well.
This feels more like U rank actually.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Do I always? Tiebreaker. I hate tiebreaker.
That's unfortunate.
That was almost not clear. Wow.
Yeah, I think like a lot of high SS players can just play like U ranks, but you know it's like the consistency that matters. Even if you like have peak play as a U rank, you need to be consistently U rank. Especially recently, I think like U rank itself has been getting kind of competitive, where like you need to be pretty on it to like maintain U rank. Their opponent is sending quite a bit of pressure. Watching some random dude play Tetra League.
Oh man, I don't like this.
Not really random dude, like our next competitor, but like. They got the combo down stack, and like, yeah, it's very back and forth here.
How is he like not even in the red? Oh fuck,
Oh, yeah, this is tiebreaker.
Yeah, it is tiebreaker. So I'm very close.
and it's over. GG's. Damn it! Oh my god.
It's
I'm actually
unfortunate.
throwing so bad today.
Don't throw in tournament, man.
3 times in a row.
That's all I can say. Please don't throw in tournament. Wait, they're S plus? Wait, oh, they got that match put them down to S plus. Oh no.
Wait, this is low SS gameplay.
Apparently?
This is low.
I don't get it.
What? These look like my U matches. Oh my. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
That is certainly interesting. Certainly not how I played when I was in S plus.
Yeah. At S plus, I only play with Tetrises, with quads. Definitely.
I mean, I still kinda do.
Okay, well, we're getting into things, I think. Right, I should turn my Tetrio sound back on. Karoisis versus Lemieux for real. Hang on, let me... Okay.
Alright,
warm up.
he's in.
Warm up coming up. Right, we
They're
got
letting-
BB cannon from Lemoose.
They're letting them know that their Tetra League match is streamed too.
I mean, they wouldn't mind its content.
It is content. I just. Okay. Yeah, I think Croatia is. Oh no, lag! Please don't. Yeah. Okay, we're fine.
I think Royce is lagging.
Yeah. No, but they're doing pretty well. I think. Fortunately, they
That
can't.
downstack.
Yeah, I couldn't really quite survive that, but still warm up. Alright. Okay, going into the actual match here. Croatia's and Lemoose. This looks like it's gonna be like speed versus like survival, honestly. If I had to guess how this is gonna turn out.
Right, DD cannon.
Oh no, Croix, please. That was
Versus-
a T-spin. Oh no. Oh, that's like the thing about the lag here is that it like means everything passes through as well. Like it's not just zone, you know. Oh no, but now Lemouse is lagging. Oh no, that's gonna be I don't have damage for them to survive, but they're able to make it out. Croatia is still finding some pressure though, and gonna need.
Let's see if Lemoose can find the downstack.
So close. Ah, unfortunately.
quite.
Yeah. Not quite able to do it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I think there's some lag here.
Yeah, there seems to be lag on both sides.
Yeah. Big spike from Lemouse though. Croatia's tried to like do like a soft drop tuck there, but that kind of cost him some time. And now they
Not sure
really need to
about
get
that.
down.
Downstack decision from Gruis.
Yeah. They're barely surviving. I don't know how that even happened. Oh no, well there's the garbage. Okay. I was like, wait, where's that garbage that you sent go? There it is. It just took a while to arrive. Unfortunate. So it's 1-1 now.
Right, BCO versus BCO.
Croatia's doesn't get PC, but I don't know if like I know Croatia's can see PCs pretty well, so I think maybe that was like a conscious decision because now they have so much clean to work with, you know. Yeah, they're making their way down completely. Lemouse though does have some pressure as well. And now pretty nice combo from Lemouse there, but gets pretty much completely cancelled out.
They do have some cheese, so they will have the downstack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both players I think they're just both looking for downstacks right now. But Lemouse is building up a Tetris, I think.
Misdrop from Lemouse.
Yeah, unfortunate. That kind of led into another misdrop. Now they're just working on fixing their board, I think.
Another
Croix?
one.
Oh no, they're still misdropping? Dang. Yeah, sometimes speed can come at a cost. Like even if you try to play fast, you know, it's not going to end up well.
But Lemouse is able to downstack the cheese faster.
Yeah, I think they're on the way out now. And Croatia's unfortunately kind of with a restricted stack. Couldn't quite get out in time. Okay. DT from Lemouse again. Croatia, I think they're just kind of freestyle stacking right now. Oh, they go for an STSD. Interesting decision, but that actually leaves pretty nicely. I think I would have taken a TSS there because that would have let them set up another T-spin, but it's
That eye
fine.
dependency.
Yeah, it made an eye dependency there, and that L misdrop not gonna be too favorable, but
Lemuse pressuring quite a lot.
oh, that multiplier and spike, and Lemuse's board is super dirty right now. They really need to get out as soon as possible, and unfortunately they can't. 2-2.
But DT again versus BCO.
Yeah. Oh no, that
Ooh,
the DT
misdrops the
misdrop.
D-
Yeah.
And another misdrop on top of that. I don't think there's any way to get out of that situation.
Yeah, just far too high up, unfortunately. Okay, I think. Okay, a PCO coming out. Not quite fast enough, so they don't get it. That was some pass through.
That's a very clean well though,
Yeah.
on Lemuse's side.
Yeah, the pass through probably worked in their favor, honestly.
Going for the combo.
Yeah, pretty good combo, and Kois is super high up. But they find a down stack. And they're out pretty much scot-free.
When you're stacking pretty high. Blocking their well quite a bit.
Nice down stack from Lemuse, sending 12. Now they're really low, and Croisi's... I think they're trying to find something, but can't quite with the board in this state right now. And Lemuse has a pretty clean well built up. It's gonna send Croisi super high. They really need to get down and quick, and the eyepiece misdrop up there, that hurts. 3-3.
Both players seem to be fairly even.
Yeah. But like they play very differently, so it's interesting.
Alright, another DT from Lemuse.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep their stack clean, but
A lot of pressure for Croisi's from that clean garbage.
the D-spin probably wasn't worth it.
Maybe not, but they're fine now. Oh no, that O misdrop from Croisi's. And another... Oh no. It's really unfortunate.
Lemuse going for back-to-back D-spins.
Yeah, and Croisi's... Unfortunately. Those misdrops are gonna be really tough to deal with. This is game point now. Let's see if Croisi's can make it even. Okay, another DT from Lemuse. Croisi's is super high up now. But they're able to find
Very
some-
clean well on
yeah.
Grossi's side? Is that how you pronounce their name?
I'm like saying it like their Twitch name, which is like Crois, but with ES on the end. But I think it's like Carois or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Either way.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure, so...
Yeah. It's like yeah. Well, either way, unfortunately, Croisi's can't clutch it out, and it's 5-3 in the Muse. But good match. It was very even until the end. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, GG's.
GG's. Okay. Have our next match up then. Can't commute. And then we have Can't Commute is like a very regular player, and we have Gonan Gazet. Not quite sure who this person is, but you know. You always have new players here. I shouldn't be saying that. I'm pretty sure they like played before. Okay. Can't commute is also known as smir stiff patients.
MSRDF patients.
I don't understand it. I don't. Yeah, it's SMSR. So like, like I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna resort to just saying can't commute because, you know.
You're a very fast player with like 30 seconds on party lines.
Yeah, no, they're speedy. Yeah,
I
30
almost said
seconds.
30 minutes.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Hi,
What?
I'm just gonna in here. What is Lemurs versus Koroi?
Huh?
Also that.
Can you repeat that?
What was the scoreline for Lemurs versus Koroi?
It was
5-3.
5-3. Lemieux's favor.
Lemurs favor. All right, so it's 5-3. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Then I did a prediction. Lemurs won. You've done that. All right, thank you. I'll see you guys. Bye.
All right. See ya. Okay. Okay, we are waiting on. Hang on, I think I'm gonna try to throw Gon and Gath at another ping. Okay. I should check like what their Gon and Gazet. They are okay. They're just Gon and Gazet in game. Let me check like what their stats are. That's what to talk about. Gon and Gazet mid SS 22.1k. 40-second or like 39-second 40 lines. 75k blitz. They're relatively fast. If you have a sub 40, I consider you fast. 45 APM, 92 versus. Should be an interesting match. No joy. Okay, there we go. Ask for
Country number 9
ninth in their country. Interesting.
in Israel.
Let's see. All right, we're getting into warm up now. Gun and Gazet going straight for the DT cannon.
There's some. Okay.
PCO
was that
jump
lag?
scare.
That looked like lag.
That was lag, yes, but we got hit by a jump scare there. Oh no, but Gun and Gazet with a really clean spike there. But I think there's gonna be a counter spike soon. I think Smart was looking for the multiplier. I couldn't really find it.
That was a
Okay.
very high APM game.
Yeah, that counter spike took it, and yeah, super high APM from both players, which should
Very
bode-
interesting RNG.
yeah, should be very interesting for the actual match. All right, going into the actual game now. Starting out, we have TST continuation from Smart there. I think that was Albatross. I don't know. I wasn't quite looking. Okay. I think right now we're kind of in mid game. Nice Tetris from Gon and Gazet. I think there's going to be clean circulating now. So, yeah. Yeah, both players are starting to just like build super clean wells. And quite a bit of pressure coming out from Can't Commute, but it's, yeah. It's not quite enough. But now they're super high up. Conan Gazette is finding a few. They're in.
Bit of a messy board.
Yeah. Oh no! Now they're super high up.
And quite a lot of cheese to downstack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna. Their board couldn't really handle being that high. Game 1 Ghost Can't Commute. Okay. DT Cannon coming out from going in. There's just a bit of stacking on Can't Commute's side. But now they have such a clean well. Making 3 eye dependency. But yeah, no, they're quickly filled.
It's rough.
Yeah, kind of a rough board up there.
Can't quite get out of that in time.
Yeah, just barely. I think like if they had like 1 or 2 more pieces, I think they would have maybe been able to make their way to the clean. But they couldn't quite do that, unfortunately. Seeing PCO against DT, except I think Smart, unfortunately, couldn't quite field it. But now I just have a super clean well. But that misdrop is going to complicate things. That was passed through, but okay. Conan kind of resolving their board right now. I think they're going to be able to.
It's sending a lot of pressure.
Okay, good E-spin from Can't Commute. They convert that into another one. And now going in Gazette, I think. Yeah. They're in a pretty good position to send pressure, and I think that's what they're doing. Fortunately, that wasn't a Tetris.
Not quite counting the board.
Oh. But yeah, no. Now Can't Commute has a pretty clean board as well. That pass through might actually favor them, but
Nice
going.
spike.
Yeah. Good multiplier from going and Gazette, but Patience is able to find a down stack. Really messy board though. Gonna really work through that, and going and Gazette might not give them the time to, but they're finding their way out. Oh, that passed through.
Lots of eye dependencies on Can't Commute side now.
Can't Commute's super high up too, and oh man, I think that like pass through both of those players like sent basically at the exact same time, and unfortunately that meant Patience was super high up. I think that was.
PCO.
I think they missed PC there, but that's okay. Don't always want to send PCs.
And that's a messy board.
That- yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's really. That's pretty unfortunate. It evens up the game though. Okay. Smart is staying really low right now.
Let's drop from Can't Commute. Let's see if they can fix it.
Yeah. That's really cleaned up. No,
Oh,
that hurts. They quickly convert into a TSC, but that leaves them at a really tough spot. But they're able to downstack.
they're just playing so fast. I think that definitely gives them the advantage in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just building up very quickly now.
Going for Tetris.
Good downstack from Can't Commute, and that's going to be the round for them. 3-2. Okay, I thought we were going to see TI. We don't.
Mostly just DT and PCO.
Yeah. Oh no, they're just a bit too high up and they couldn't quite get to I in time. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a tied game.
We got PCO on both sides. Neither player gets the BC.
Okay. I think Commute is sending quite a bit of cheese right now, especially with those like TSSs. But either way, I think most of it gets cancelled off. Though going to engage it is like pretty high now. Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of like downstacking. Right now.
And Commute has a very clean well.
Yeah. Going and Gaze
So
is able to
that's-
find clean of their own. Oh, that's a really good downstack from going and just barely enough to kill. That's gonna be 3-4 match point.
Alright,
Okay.
once again, both players decide to go for a PCO. Both of them get it.
Yeah. Patient's almost playing at like 3 PPS, basically, like very fast.
Absolutely insane
Yeah.
for this rank.
It's a really good multiplier for them. And Gonin has a ton to get through right now. Commute. They tried for that
Disruption,
donation, but you know,
Please.
that's a really unfortunate misdrop.
Trying to set up a fractal? Not quite sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, their board was just far too messy. It's gonna be the round 5-3 for Conan Gazet. Interestingly, Smart sent like almost 20 more lines that like entire set, but it's just, yeah. When deck comes in, says hi, hello, where's the Among Us opener? Well, you can put a bounty on it and maybe people will be motivated to do it, but I remember Colonel doing that last TAWS, you know? Okay, so, let's see if we have our next stream match. I think we might. Oh, wait. Oh wait, okay, we have Golden Gazette up again against Noah with a J.
I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I think they played last TAWS, or well, relatively recently. I think they did play in a TAWS. Should be an interesting match. Okay. Gonin is asking for a 3-minute breather. Okay. So it'll be a little bit, but you know, we have our next match ready. Noah is 22.4k with 44 APM, 1.5 PPS, and 98 versus. So very solid player, I would say. Yeah.
Yes, I quite like their profile picture.
What?
It's a cat.
A cat? Oh. It is a cat.
We just got. I don't know about the Teterayu PFV, but yes, their Discord PFV is a cat.
Yeah.
You know what? While waiting,
It's the same.
I guess. Oh, it's the same. Oh,
Yeah.
let's see.
Cat.
Cat. Asiranya where.
Don't encourage them. I had to clear my throat for a second. I just realized we have 420 followers. Nice.
Alright.
Are you gonna be in commentary for a while then?
I don't know. I'm just here to. I don't know actually. You know what? While waiting, actually, I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, I've been wanting to 1v1 Azura again. I don't
Really?
know.
Or we could
Yeah.
do like a quick
Yeah.
one because we're still waiting on like going
Yeah,
to
first to
like
three.
3-minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do a first to three. Should be
Yeah.
enough. While
Alright,
waiting for.
Shoot. Okay. On first to 3. Oh shoot! I have to change the names.
Alright.
Keyboard ASMR. Let's go.
They're doing stick spin.
Oh, they are. Thanks for telling me. I actually need that information to counter it, but well, it's fine. I'm good.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, there we go.
That's not good. I'm gone. Unfortunate.
Wow. Stick win.
That wasn't even the stick. It was just mid game.
Is everyone here bad at mid game?
Imagine not being bad at mid game.
That's not.
Can't
I'm
relate.
bad at mid game.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay. This is really, really bad for me.
Oh no.
Nice down stack, Azura.
Yeah, a lot of TSS in there. Okay, well, good thing they said they have to go for a minute. That means that
Yeah.
that means that we're not really making them wait on us either way.
Such a scuffed DKI. Oh no! Ah! Ah!
I hear pain coming from your side.
Oh god. Wow. I
see a
don't
lot
like.
of missteps.
Yes. Alright. Time to do my. Never mind, I misdropped my opener too!
Was
Unfortunate.
that supposed to be stick spin again?
No, it wasn't meant to be. It is. No. Wait. Okay, I am confused.
Oh, I know. That's the sadness and depression opener.
I think my handling isn't right in this PC, so
Unfortunate. Dang.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting into the
anyways,
actual match
looks like
now.
looks like both
Both players are here and
ready.
mostly ready.
Don't
Yes.
forget to change the rules.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just the first two. Okay, warm up. They want warm up. Okay. Okay. Going into the actual match now. Noah versus Gonin here. Noah. I need to keep remembering that the J is silent. I never do. Okay. We can still hear you clicking, T-Zap. Okay, going in and finding a pretty nice power stack there. Okay, they're just gonna upstack pretty quickly there.
See, they're mostly going for Tetrises, not really seeing any spins yet.
Nope. Yeah, they're just... Well, there was a T-spin there. Either way, going and Gazet, I think, is just trying to stride out Tetrises while they're pretty low. Right as I say that, they'll do a T-spin.
Lots of cheese on Noah's board.
Nice down stack from Noah.
Very clean so far.
Oh no, that misdrop for Gonin is just gonna put them up higher on an already cheese board. That's gonna be really unfortunate. Noah needs to find like as much pressure as possible right now because Gonin is just playing cheese race right now.
Kind of difficult to set up an attack in current situation.
Yeah. I think find one. Unfortunately, I think it's
Let's
a
get
bit too
the
late.
D-spin.
Yeah. Yeah, Gonin also has a T-spin setup, but they're kind of... I was gonna say they're sacrificing their board, but they have the I piece to resolve that dependency. And now Noah, that Z misdrop might spell trouble for them. Able to run their way out of it though, and they're like making their way down now. Gonin is still super high up, and Noah has pretty decent attack built up. It's gonna be 8, and that's gonna be the warm-up round. Yeah, that was the warm-up. Alright, so... going into the actual game now, first 5. Alright. Okay. Going into things, we have Noah's just stacking. Gonin is also pretty much just stacking. I don't know if that was a misdropped opener, but very neutral start.
Didn't really see anything.
Yeah. That was a nice multiplier from Noah though. But Gonin Gazet kind of just shrugs it off. Oh, what? I did not mean to. Okay. That's a really nice donation from Noah. Now I think they're just going to keep kind of up stacking here. Going in super high up, but they're going to make their way down, I think.
Looking for the down stack. Managing pretty well so far.
Oh no, that eyepiece misdrop from Gonin! Oh, they had...
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah. Dang, they could have like canceled off a lot and also just been lower. That hurt so much.
Yeah, that misdrop just killed them.
Okay, Noah has a pretty nice stack there. Yeah, they're gonna be able to convert that into a decent amount of attack. That's a... No! That mishold, or I don't know what Noah was doing, but that could have been such a good multiplier. They had like a 3 combo and could have Tetris. Unfortunately, they didn't. Either way, though, it's fine. Noah can definitely get out of this. And now they have a really clean well. Yeah. Just gonna convert all of that clean into attack. And that's going to be it. Noah takes it 2-0.
Great. BB cannon from Gonin Gazet.
Just going to convert that into 9-0, but unfortunate misdrop there. Noah has quite a bit of clean, and they're going to be able to build T-spin into a Tetris there and continue on with the pressure. Unfortunately, have to skim out there, but that was quite a bit of attack there. Still playing at like 70 APM. Unfortunate misdrop there. They missed a TST, guys. I saw a TST on No Edge board that would have actually been pretty decent, honestly, but you know, it's fine. Either way, they're still very clean, and going to gaze it. I'm not sure if I like their board, having the stack on top of the garbage hole. Pretty.
Go for a TSD. Nice combo.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we don't have predictions. Dang it. Either way, though, going in. Yeah, that's too messy of a board to deal with that insane spike by Noah. Okay. That's a TKI from Noah, but they're not quite sure how to continue stacking. Kind of forced to opt out of that. And going and sending quite a bit.
Struggling a bit. The stacking.
Okay, Noah finds the ice spin to kind of resolve their stack and make a T spin. But going in also in a pretty decent position right now. I think they're gonna keep sending clean. Pretty good down stack from Noah there. God damn it, Choco. Yeah? Anyways. Noah has a super clean well right now. And now it's just, yeah. But they're not really in a great position to send pressure, and Gonin has some clean right now, but they need to get to it.
Gaze, it's stacking up pretty high, not quite able to reach that clean.
Yeah, oh, that multiplier.
That might be it.
Yeah, that's going to be up 4-0 right now. Will we see a sweep or will we see a reverse sweep? That's the question. Noah's playing pretty clean. Okay, continuing with another DT from Gonin. Oh no, that down stack from Noah. Gonin's board is in really dire condition right now. They might be able to get out. Oh, and that's a pretty good down stack, but their well is still covered up. No, that
the
eyepiece!
misdrop.
Ow! Ah, that's so painful. That's so painful. Ah, man. That was wild. Okay. Alright, where is bracket right now? Actually, I'm curious. Bracket is currently, if I'm having to look, wait, was that? No, that's not, that was top 16. Right, because this is a big tournament because of TAWS charity and like that banner ad Ask put up, where like this is like a 50-person bracket, so thank you for the follow, Rainwing. Welcome. Okay. We are currently waiting on the next match. Shoot, I keep forgetting to save replays. I saved like a single one.
I've saved like 3 of them so far.
I see.
I think I missed one.
Right. If there's a good one, we could maybe take a look at it. I don't know though. Is there like a match that particularly stood out? Or do we have? Oh wait, do we have one? Wait, I think we might have a stream match because Gladon has the rule. Oh wait, top 8. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to fill out top 8.
Yeah, for the winners bracket, they already have like 2 top 8s already, and the other 2 are. Wait, we have 3, and then one of the matches are still going on.
I see. Okay.
So maybe now, if we want to have a stream match, it will be from the losers bracket.
All right. Sure.
All right, let me find one.
Sure thing. Okay, so
Wow, winner bracket top 8, all of them are filled. Wow. That's fast.
really, okay, that's huh, interesting. We have Sense versus Mouse Sense.
Whoa!
Those are some...
that will be a very, very interesting match.
Yeah. And Mouse Sense was what, TAWS 33rd place. That should be very interesting. They employ some interesting strategies if you've never seen them play on stream.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
like that very, very mouse spin. Yeah,
Mouse spin is super cool.
I would really like to see how mouse
the
spin works
badge?
in this.
Oh yeah, we could show off the badge though. I think the best way to do that actually. I'm trying to think. So here's how I'm actually gonna show off the badge.
Right.
Go to my Tetrio like menu here because I don't have the PNG set up. And as you can see, Femboy currently has this beautiful Cheeto juice TAWS badge. I don't know. It's like an orange. It's like a gold slash, but it's very cool. We also have what I believe. Oh no, I don't know the numbers for Xavier's name. Xavier like 773. I don't know. I'm just guessing though, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to guess it. But I know Mouse Sense has the 3rd place one. This really nice bronze badge here. Oh, top 8 change background, true. And I don't want to dox my settings, so let me do that. Yeah, I would pull up the 2nd place badge, but I don't know the numbers behind Xavier's stream. 7767 Xavier's numbers 7769. Okay, give me a second. Let me get the background pulled up first. Okay. And go back to this. Xavier 7769. So unfortunately I can't really pull them up in like a bigger resolution, but oh wait. Wrong transition. It's fine. That's not correct. Is it like is it did I spell it wrong? Xavier 776. This isn't the right. Are these the right numbers or like
About numbers, I don't know.
what is
I'm not
Xavier's
sure.
tag? Please help. I'm just gonna have to look it up in the Discord. Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah.
From
mm.
yeah.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
find their last. I guess I have to do in pause registration. 7763 is what it was. Yeah, as you can see, this really nice silver badge as well. Like it's pretty nice. When we hover over it, it becomes like very, very bright. But yeah.
Meanwhile, I have a 20 TSD badge, but it's a TSD factory.
Same actually. My 20 TSC badge is actually completely
I
fake
have no
from the
shame.
factory.
Literally no
Same.
shame.
Same. My T-spin vision is nowhere near good enough at all. I hope it's gonna show on stream. Okay. It's good. Yeah, but anyways, are we gonna have Mouse Sense up next? Actually, because well, I think they're just here to watch. Oh no, next is Sense versus Mouse Sense. So we have Mouse Sense, TAWS Charity 3rd place. 504k Blitz because I know they know DPC, but hang on, let me.
DPC scary.
Yeah, DPC is very scary. What's even scarier though is the mental damage Mouse Sense evokes from Mouse Spin.
And that
If you've
God
never
Spin
seen Mouse
too.
Spin, God Spin too. Yeah, they did God Spin. Oh my god, you should like. I'm pretty sure. The absolute
Emotional damage.
emotional damage. True.
I can't do it. We need
There's a-
Toto can do it.
There's a certain like intonation. Is this Sense? I'm not sure.
Emotional Yeah, I can't really do it.
Emotional damage. It's hard.
Emotional damage.
Mouse Sense give me emotional. Did they like play?
Mouse Sense give me emotional damage.
Okay. Right. Okay. Let me move to versus. It's Mouse Sense versus Sense, which is kind of weird, honestly. Okay. this screenshot, this like chat screenshot is so funny to me. Mousense give me emotional damage. Mousense responds with weird chat. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Anyways, asking for warm up. Mousense decides. Okay. It was Gladon in top 8 as well. I'm pretty sure they got pretty far in TAWS Charity too, right? Mousense, please. You need to know if there's warm up. Stop talking Twitch. No, it's fine. You can keep. Yes. Okay. It's fine. We're gonna go into the actual match now.
Mousense versus Sense.
Yeah. Sensing a sick match here. What is this? Is this mouse? What is this? Wait.
What is that?
Finty Cannon. Finty.
Oh, is this
No,
Finty
I
Cannon?
forgot. No. It's not. It's not a
Is that Wolf Moon? Wait.
different thing. It's a different thing. I don't really know these kind of weird, non-intuitive openers. Oh,
Yeah.
anyways,
Either
there's-
way, Fongum.
Yeah.
Sense was able to send enough to still get a PC even after those like multiple TSDs, which is kind of nutty. Like they were able to continue their opener. Either that or they got RNG, but you know, it's okay.
It was Wolf Moon Cannon. Wow.
It was Wolf Moon. Okay, yeah, that's
I
what I
see.
figured. It's like but like I didn't realize Wolf Moon had like a fin in it. Jeez.
Such a cool name for an opener.
It is a cool name for an opener.
It is, but I thought it was a meme opener.
Emotional damage.
It looks
cannon.
very. It looks very. It's actually viable, maybe. Anyways, Mousense is using a normal opener.
This is
Oh.
DPC.
Second PC, DPC, yeah.
Yeah, and that's so much pressure, and Fong isn't sending enough. You can't really do too much against that 132 APM opener loop moment. Okay,
And now we have this.
this is mouse spin.
Wow. Yeah.
This is mouse spin, especially with the Trinity, just the double Trinity. It's ridiculous.
Be enough to kill.
Yeah, they're just unfortunately
Yeah.
forced to
Sense.
exit
Yeah.
that.
Sense is still. Sense is still alive. Now
Yeah.
it's going in mid game.
Yeah, the thing about like Sense is that they're not just like dying from Mousense's openers, because even though they look fancy, they're still sending like T-spin after T-spin. So like, it's good that they're not like just dying, you know. Like they were
Yeah.
even like doing a PC opener earlier as well. Okay, so
What is? Oh.
okay, adding a T-spin. Okay.
Both players just down stacking.
Yeah, just quite a bit of down stacking.
Yeah. Because both players already have a little bit of cheese right there.
Mm-hmm. We're in mid game with two
Yeah.
opener mains.
Is Sense of opener main? I have never seen him play actually.
Sense has 47 APM, but okay, maybe not. I don't know. I just know that they know a PC opener, which was able to like survive against a bunch of T-spins. That makes me think they're an opener main, but their APM doesn't really corroborate that.
PC.
So that's so much attack from Mousense, and yeah, no, it's not enough. Not enough defense there.
Oh, now that's the Finty Cannon.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, that's the Finty Cannon.
Oh
It
wait, that
was,
leads in TST too? Ah, yes, center
Yeah.
4 wide.
And then it is a 4 wide. There is a 4 wide continuation. Oh,
That's
but he didn't
really,
take it.
yeah. I didn't. Mouse didn't go for it because it's Tetrio. I don't think center 4 wide's ultra optimal.
But it is still effective enough if one can get that, yeah, high combo. Meanwhile, Sans is still surviving right there. Oh!
Yeah,
Still
now.
in a rough situation right now.
Oh yeah, no, they're gone.
Ah,
So
God.
They were both incredibly high up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're high up and you have like a messed up board, that means they could just send pressure and kill you. Oh, okay, is this mouse spin? God dang it, okay. Also, he's kind of making it out now. And yeah, no, that's 4-1 right now. Mouse is kind of opener manning. I think against Mouse, you really have to find a way to like put them out of their comfort zone, because if they get in their comfort zone, you know, they can do Godspin like what we're seeing right now. You know, you can't let them get comfortable, or else they're just gonna do whatever they want, and you're like powerless to stop them. You know. I'll have to just skim out with like an ice spin. Yeah, they weren't able to pull a full Godspin off, but that's still Godspin plus survival in Tetrio, which I feel like is probably the worst game for an opener where you send clean and then completely mess up your board. Yo, Silaris raid, pog. Anyways, yeah, as you can kind of see, now MouseSense's board is actually really cheesed up.
Sun's having a very messy board as well.
Going to need, unfortunately, unable to really.
Couldn't deal with the pressure.
Yeah, that's the MouseSense experience. You really have to counter that, or else it's not gonna be easy. King, wait.
alright. So, who are we having next? Is it our winners? The other winners match? Wait, who is the other one? We have Noah and Gladon. Is that how you pronounce the name? Wait. What's that?
Alright, wait, I should check what the next match is. It's Noaj and Gladon. I think this is Noah, whatever.
Gladon is 21.8k TR with sub 90 VS. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, not something that I usually see in SS.
We'll see how it turns out. They've gotten this far, so like, probably not really an indicator of like skill.
Yeah.
Shoko, what? Insane. Okay. Great shout out message. Okay. What's going on? Okay, this should be. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this match turns out. All right, we have to get them into players. Thanks for asking for warm up. Idle shout out. Starting out, a bit of a TKI from Noah. Glaron's playing pretty fast. Noah is, I think... I would have gone for that multiplayer TSS if I was Noah, but hey. It's okay, I don't think a TSS does that much. Either way, really clean board for Noah here. And Gladon's just trying to downstack right now.
Quite a bit more APM at the moment.
Yeah. Now,
Now
both
has some
players
cheese to deal with.
kind of both midway up their boards. Nice multiplier from Gladon, but that basically completely cancels. And Noah right now kind of stacking up for Tetris.
Gladon with a much cleaner weapon.
Oh yeah. I was finding like a little bit of pressure, but yeah, they're kind of messing up their board now. Okay, decent downstack from Gladon. And now Noah's relatively cheesed up. I think they're gonna build a T-spin off of that, yeah. Very even right now. Neither player is really at an advantage, I would say. That down spike from Gladon.
Wow, is this really a 2-minute warm-up?
Oh yeah, this is a warm-up. I always forget when there's like
Yeah.
long warm-ups. I just think this is actually part of the game. It is a warm-up.
I thought we were already starting.
Yeah, no, this is warm-up. Okay. Gladon's kind of really high up now, and they really need to get down. Although that Jameis drop, yeah, no, that's gonna do it. It's gonna seal it. And Gladon takes, oh wait, Noah takes warm up. Hang on, I have name switch then. Oops. All right. No, wait.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
no, just.
Okay, game. It's game. It's game.
No,
we
no
have
one-
Noah's winner. Yes.
My bad. I
Wow.
made mistakes. OMG, 9
Amazing.
PPS. Y'all are insane.
Wow.
Insane gameplay.
Insane.
Sorry about that.
9 PPS, 0 APM gaming.
Okay, we're
Anyway.
stick spin. Come on, you didn't pull that out.
Let's go!
Warm up.
Oh, miss drop. Oh. Sad. Oh, another miss drop. Another miss drop.
It's their board right now.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, they're very high up.
Making their way down though.
Yo, is that flower petal?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Wow.
I think we have quite a few commentators now.
Nah, I'm just here for
I mean,
nothing.
You're talking, so I don't want to just
Yeah,
not
I guess.
Reddit you. Give me a second.
Nice spike from Gladon. Enough to KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, spikes are really a thing in Tetrayo.
It's a very spike heavy game. Like,
Yeah.
Stick spin.
This
More
time,
sticks
this
there.
time, oh, it's successful. Oh, okay. It's going for it. Oh, okay, stick spin is done.
Yeah, doesn't get the like
Yeah.
the 2 at once, but that's still quite a lot of clean.
Noah
Noah
is able
still
to
his
bounce back
dead
it
eye
really
up.
well.
Yeah. A good counter strike from Noah.
Okay. Gladon really dire state right now and they can't get out. Okay. More stick spin.
Stick spin versus 9-0.
Yeah. But Noah is...
Can't quite deal with that pressure.
I mean, they're alive, but they're just... They really need to get down, like... And the issue is they're like kind of slowing down, which isn't really something you want to do. Like, it's easier said than done to just keep... Like, stay fast while you're so high up, but at the same time... Noah surviving... they're gonna...
This is why it's so important to cancel stick spin.
Yeah, because it puts you at, it sends you so high if you don't die from it, if you don't cancel it either. Gladon is very low now, and I think both players kind of in neutral, I would say. Gladon messing up their board a bit. Yeah, there's after that like pretty wild opener phase, I think both players are kind of not really sending too much clean now.
Gladon has a very messy board though.
Yeah.
If they don't manage to downstack, it will be very rough for them.
Mm-hmm. Noah is sending a pretty large amount of attack right now, but and Gladon's like super high up now.
Finds the downstack.
Yeah. They are going down. Oh, what? No, Noah's board was a bit unfortunate there. I saw like it had a bit of a misdrop. They're still going. Gladon's finding a few T-spins. Super
might
back
just
and
be
forth.
it.
Yeah, that. No, they can survive. They're out.
Gladon missed her with TPs
Wow,
though.
so clutch.
That was very clutch. Okay. Gonna
But
see.
stick spin once again from Gladon.
Yeah, more stick spin.
Noah doesn't really seem to know any openers, or at least doesn't use them.
They're not using them now. I think I did. I think I saw them PCO earlier. Or yeah.
Gladon trying to get to the clean garbage, but does not manage to do so.
Yeah, no one finds the down stack. Okay, 1-3 right now. Noah's showing that openers aren't everything, it seems. Okay. Gladon's sending quite a bit of pressure right now.
Also known as stick spin.
Yeah, I just hit stick spin. Gladon's trying to figure out the best way to kind of resolve that overhang. Isn't really able to find a clean way to get out, and now they're just trapped. Noah can find pressure here, which I think they're trying to do with 9-0.
Noah just has to like send as much garbage as possible.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't think they were fast enough, and Gladon's making their way down. But they are still at a disadvantage. Well, not anymore, actually. I think it's relatively even now. Gladon was able to make their way down. And okay, that's passed through. Gladon's finding a bit of pressure, so is Noah. They're both like being sent up, but then like down stacking.
Not down stacking very well right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
But
there's
that's a
so
lot of
much
pressure.
pass through. Yeah, that's unfortunately Noah couldn't handle it, and now it's 2-3. More stick spin. There's the TKI from Noah.
No, just building up and trying to set up an attack.
Yeah, they were able to cancel off basically all of it, all of the stick spin. So it's practically even now. Gladon doesn't really have a huge back-to-back chain either.
More down stacking action.
Yeah.
The
Oh
pretty
no!
greedy TSD from Noah.
Yeah, Noah. I think they they wanted to cancel, but like that was definitely passed through. Okay, more sticks from Gladon. Noah's canceling it off pretty well, but they have to survive the C-spin now. Gladon gets the 15, but Noah's able to cancel off a lot of it. Their power stack is not great though, and they can't get out. 4-3
Bit
right
of a
now.
messy board, unfortunately.
Yeah. This truly is a stick spin moment. They're doing it again.
It's all stick spin. Always has been.
They misdropped it.
Misdrops the
Okay.
stick spin.
Now we're going into mid game basically, but Gladon has a very messy board and Noah has a very clean one.
This might be a very nice opportunity for Noah.
Oh no, but Gladon finds some super clean combo down stack. Oh no. And now there's so much pressure being sent.
Noah needs to be very fast now.
Yeah. They do have
It's
a
a
very
spin
clean.
into Tetris.
Yeah, that was pretty clean, but I think they're hesitating quite a bit, and Gladon's able to find just a ton of pressure. And Gladon takes it.
Well, Noah definitely had a chance there.
Mhm. Oh my god, wait, there's a Nyara team. Okay. I'm verbally preparing you. Give me a second. Yeah? There.
Wow, so cute. Wow.
No,
wow.
no. It's just
Wow,
a gimmick.
Azura cutie.
It's a gimmick. Don't fall for
Can
it.
I do one as well?
Wow.
I'm sure if you want to.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
That was
That was
I'm sorry.
that was good. No, I
No,
really
no,
like
no,
that
no.
one.
That,
It's just it's a very like it was a very different tone from like what I
Yeah.
do. I liked it. Good commentary about Okay, I think we might have another match. Let me check. Okay, not yet. But I think what is top 8
so
look
what
like?
do we have here for losers bracket? I haven't checked yet. Alright. Apparently there is none in the losers bracket that is on top 8. They are
Alright.
still having their matches.
Okay.
So I think we can go to winners finals.
Winners finals?
I am not sure.
I mean, if it's ready,
We can go to winners
can.
finals
Yeah.
because like the losers bracket is very delayed right now.
Okay, let me do that then. It's glad on mouse sense. Does mouse sense know stick spin? That's the question. And if so,
I think stick spin is too boring for him. There, where is the polymer spin in stick spin? So boring, right? So relatable. Oh my god.
Nelson's has their own fancy openers
yeah,
Yeah.
that
true.
I have never seen
True.
in my life.
Ridiculous. I wonder if like mouse spin has like a hard drop wiki page or something. Oh, we can do. Oh, there's a
Oh my
1v1. Oh, there's a 1v1. Oh, yeah. Give them a break.
Yeah.
Okay. Give
Yeah,
Vlad a
yeah.
break. Okay. Give me a second then. Actually, it's gonna be me versus Croisius. So yeah. Wait.
Wow.
Okay.
Zera and Karoises, the best top 8.
Yeah, true. Top 8, sure. Wait. Actually, I can fix this. There we go. Fixed. I fixed it. Okay.
Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear me typing?
Yeah,
Hello?
when you do.
But it's not very loud. I don't think it's an issue.
Okay. Yeah, because yeah. Okay, so my laptop keyboard isn't that loud, but my PC keyboard is.
Do you have blue switches by any chance?
No, it's a membrane keyboard.
Oh, interesting.
Oh wait, I don't know if I'm supposed to ask for warm up for like commentator first. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I don't. I
Croisius
I am
wants
not-
one. I'm
yeah,
Give
sure.
them more time to
You
rest.
can give one.
quick warm up. Okay.
All right, we're starting. TKI and ECO.
This is really dumb.
What is that?
It's called being bad
I
at the game.
can't tell.
Okay, let's. You ever heard of throwing? I think I need this warm up more than Croisius did. Yeah. Okay. Let's not do that. U-rank gameplay, so true, ADSP. I'm such a real
Wow.
U-rank. I'm a
Yeah,
real
definitely.
U-rank and a real, definitely,
Yeah.
completely real
Definitely.
U-rank.
Wow.
Completely Okay. You want to see U-rank gameplay? I'll show you U-rank gameplay. I'll show you U-rank gameplay, guys.
Stick
All right,
Wow,
we
the
have
stick.
stick
Oh.
spin U rank,
It's
And
not
it's a
U-rank
misdrop.
gameplay. I can't.
And
actually
it's a
play like
misdrop.
U-rank.
a stick spin U rank misdrop. Wait, a stick spin
Misdrops?
misdrop,
Actually,
Stick
and
drop.
you call that
skill
U rank
issue.
gameplay? How shameful.
The U-rank gameplay here is actually finding a way out. I don't.
Very
I'm striding
dumb
too
spec.
hard. I'm striding far too hard right now. Hang on.
Karoises with some pressure.
Yeah. No, they're good.
Oh.
They're good at the game, and I need to make sure I remember that. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm playing
Have to-
terribly right now, just to let my guard down."
That's the
Nah, it's
parity,
probably just your skill issue.
Skill
I
issue.
mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. You're
See?
misdropping everything.
I mean,
you
true, but
misdropping?
still.
Just don't misdrop.
Yeah.
True. Actually, that's very true. Hang on, I gotta take that advice into account. Right, I'm
How
not
to get
supposed
better at that trio?
misdrop.
Don't misdrop. Easy.
Yeah, imagine misdropping in Tetris. Cannot be me.
How to gain TR? Don't lose in Tetra League.
Just stop
Wow.
losing.
Just win.
Mistakes were made.
Oh.
I decided
Kuro's
not to go
going
for
for Imperial,
There's
and he
Always
gets
with that spike.
good spike.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Wow! Wow! Wait, is it quiet or it's just me?
Color clear.
Wait, is it not?
Guys, I'm just trying to make this close so it's content. I'm just trying to make this close.
Yes,
God, my
throwing for
earphones are
content.
broken.
Yeah, I'm actually throwing
Why
the
are you
content now. Watch.
If you're trying for content, at least do Among Us.
Fair enough, actually. Maybe that's a good idea.
Oh, nice RNG.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
You
like
call
to
that
see.
throwing yet? Oh, never mind. I was going to say you were playing way better than the previous matches, then you misdropped. At least you got that point. At least you got that point.
That's like the perfect DT setup. No one goes for
Alright.
DT.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. And
Okay. Let's see if. Okay.
Fortunate.
Yep. Enough combo to kill. Enough combo to kill. No Among Us back. Going for PCO. Meanwhile, a misdrop for Karois.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what
Oh,
I'm.
that's not quite.
I don't know either.
Okay.
We have 4-2 right now. Very. Among Us. We can do Among Us. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have it. We have it. We have
Oh
it.
god, Among Us winning against PCO? No way. Oh wait. I
Yes,
messed it up.
Let's go. Oh, we're doing this.
Wait, that was actually the
Nice.
cleanest Among Us down stack I've ever
Nice,
done.
yeah.
I'm so sorry,
I think-
Croaces.
I think I've done a cleaner one before, but yeah, actually Among Us is very viable.
It's so
very, very
viable,
viable.
guys. Look at this.
Yes, very tournament material. Please use it in actual matches. Thank you.
Rank S, rank U, rank S.
So true. Okay, now I think we're going to winners finals, right? Mouse and Splat on. Okay.
All right. Asking for warm up as always. Yes. Have we ever received a no for asking a warm up?
Actually,
In the
yeah,
stream.
people have before.
Wow. Very interesting.
Oh wait, I need to remove the not top 8 because this is top. Whatever.
All
Alright,
right.
the PCO
Yeah.
on both sides.
PCO versus PCO.
There's some
Mouse Sense getting that
Finding
PC
going on.
solution.
I mean, Mouse
I
knows
don't-
DPC, right? Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But they're not doing it ultra fast, yeah, and they're not gonna be able to get the next one out in time.
At least they are maintaining their back-to-back combo right now. Never mind.
But now Mouse has such a clean well.
Yeah. But he still. Oh, yeah. He went for it.
Yeah. They're partially cancelled though, so
Mawson's mainly going for Tetrises now. Trying
Yeah.
to keep up that pressure.
Doing this T-spin. Oh,
nice.
Oh,
TSC.
wow.
Nice E.
yeah.
nice
But Gladon
TST.
survives.
Gladon is really a good survivor. Yeah. As seen
Yeah.
from previous matches. He's really good at surviving these kind of stuff.
Well, Sun's in a bit of a difficult situation here.
Oh, he's high up there, but he gets
Manages
the
to
down
down
stack.
Yeah. And that's
And a spike
huge
to
counter
Gladon.
strike. Yeah.
Mausense gets that point.
Okay, that's the warm up.
Gets that warm up. Yeah.
1 minute.
I
and a
mean,
half warm up.
these warm ups are actually long. Alright, to
Let's
the
have
actual
fun.
match then.
Right, we've got stick spin from
Oh!
The double stick
Double
spin.
stick spin! I never knew
Let's
that
go!
Mausense would stick spin. I knew Gladon stick spins, but Mausense stick spins too.
I mean, I feel like Mausense is the type of person to see that their opponent knows an opener and simply just learn it instantly.
I mean that can be a possibility considering he's very good at those god spins and stuff.
Yeah, I
That was
feel
a lot
like.
of follow-up pressure as well.
Oh wow, Mausense is actually literally
Okay, they didn't
but
continue
he denied the what do you call it, against stick spin, yeah.
Maybe learning openers is like learning languages, where like if you know a lot of languages, like learning new ones is easy apparently. Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know.
It's possible, yeah. I mean, I learned STPC easily.
Oh my god,
because-
Mausense, why would you go for that fin?
Oh my god!
That was a
This
fin
polymer
TSS! Okay.
This polymer main literally takes a TSS by Finn.
Okay, here we go. That's
Oh, here
that's
we
something.
go. Wolf Moon. Is this Wolf Moon? Yeah.
It's Wolf Moon. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Wolf Moon. Nice opener, actually.
Yeah, Gladon was able to make sure that Mausense couldn't quite get away with it. Well, might still get away with it, but oh no,
That was a
Mausense
clean
getting away
cancel.
with it.
Literally denied. Alright. Both players are relatively low at their stack.
Are they gonna farm for PC? Yeah, that's the Mausense difference.
Wow. Oh, well, oh,
What is
Mausense?
going on?
Oh, what is going on?
Gladon was
What is he
listening.
doing?
What is that spin?
What?
Spin.
I am mind blown.
Like-
I am mind blown.
Like in retrospect, it makes sense that the piece can go in there, but who sees that? That's the real question. Is Mouse
I am
farm
now
for mid-game
questioning.
PC?
I am now questioning.
Oh my god!
Oh
Damn
no!
it.
Oh no! I am now questioning my status as an advanced bro.
I mean,
Am I? Wow! Oh no!
It was always fake advanced.
Fake advanced. We have a real advance here. Wow.
oh yeah, it looks like Mausense just knows SRS like the back of their hand,
Yeah.
or at least knows ways to take advantage of it very easily. Because like, well,
Yeah.
because
I
I
never-
don't think you can like just think through all of the possible spins like mid game, but yeah.
Honestly, I actually never learned the rotations. Like, yeah, I just know that they spin like that. They spin like
Mouse
this.
spin.
That's it.
Mouse
Oh, it's
spin.
small spin. Small
Yeah.
spin. All right.
You can't continue it on that high now. You can't do that. You
Oh.
can't just like do it like 3/4 of the way up the board because like I feel like building mouse spin itself already takes up half, man. Come on. You can't continue with
Double
that.
PCO, but Mausense as usually takes the second PC. Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah. Probably
Alright.
a DPC attack.
Blood on
that
down
doesn't work
stacking.
out. I think I think they could have gone for a combo there, and it probably would have sent more than like building the T
Ooh, that-
spin. But
Misdrap from Mausense though.
At this point, I am confused whether Mausense is misdropping or not because sometimes it just ends up being
There
Oh,
are
weird.
no misdrops. Only happy
Yeah,
little
there are
T-spin
no misdrops.
setups.
Only polymer T-spin setups. Definitely.
They're very high up now. With a relatively cheesy board.
Yeah.
So if
be
Glidon sends any
around.
more pressure, they will be in trouble.
Yes, Gladon is sending
Little
no
bit.
clean garbage right now. Oh, and then
Well, there's
there's
the
a
clean.
Tetris right there.
Oh, and that's enough pressure. Yeah. Okay, double stick spin.
Double stick spin, but Gladon misdrops it. Mouse and still going.
What's that
Nelson's
decent
going for
follow-up? What?
not enough pressure
Oh.
to just KO.
Yeah, that looks like a stick spin PC attempt. Another stick spin versus stick spin. Both are not misdropping this time.
Mouse, was that like an attempted six spin loop? I think that's
Yeah.
like the way
Great is
the.
Wow.
down stack from mouse hands.
Oh no! And
But it's not enough.
yeah, Gladon able to
Gladon
find.
downstacked hard that one.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure was enough. Anyways, we have 3-4.
What opener are we gonna see? Just PCO. Okay.
Oh. Alright. Mouse sense is directly into mid game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No flashy openers this time.
Oh, that down stack, really nice.
Mouse
And-
hands just, down stacking
Yeah.
everything.
Meanwhile, Gladon is on a very high. Oh.
That was, I
and
think,
it's-
was that pass through? Either way, we're on to tiebreaker now.
Yeah. TAWS breaker. Wow. Stick spin versus PCO.
We're going to
And
see
I think
DPC.
mouse sense.
I think yeah, mouse
canceling.
spin. Yeah, they definitely
And
waited to
taking-
cancel for the DPC,
Yeah.
but that
Another
pass
PC.
through.
Didn't cancel on this one though.
Pass through sad. Oh.
Either way, finding an
And he just
insane
jump
down
stacks.
stack. Still found like 2 PCs into a down stack that's still gonna send a ton, even if it's not the PC, you know.
Imagine 121 APM.
Yeah,
Well, can't relate.
can't really.
We have mouse sense as the winner for winners finals, and he will be our first grand finalist.
Yeah, I think we have one losers top 8 match ready then. Some Pink
Yeah,
Lobster and
we
Astral
can
Guy.
we can get
do
into
thing.
that.
Okay, give me a second to get that set up. Okay.
Alright, I would be muting myself this time.
Oh,
For
you're gonna
this
be
match.
muted? Okay.
Yeah, I will do my school project for a while.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, good luck with your project.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, let's get the... did we ping both players? Are they... Okay, Pink Lobster, Astral. Okay, cool. Okay, Pink Lobster is here. 22,500 TR, 40 APM. I think that's like relatively low, right? I don't know. There might be a defensive player.
Does that technically count as high SS? 22.5.
Yeah, that is high SS. Yeah, true. They don't seem like extremely like insane stat-wise, but that doesn't mean they're not good at the game. Okay, and now the seed difference is actually ridiculous. It's like 27 seed against 7 seed. Astral Guy. I don't know. Oh, did I? Wait.
Wait.
Oh.
How is
Oops.
22.5 seat 27? Are we seating by VS or?
Oh, and I need to.
It's by TR at the time when you sign up.
Yeah, it's TR.
I guess.
I don't know
I guess he climbed
why.
up really high.
Wait, hang on. Oops, I don't need to transition actually. What am I doing? Give me a second. Okay. Alright, just... okay, let's... Is Astral Guy here? They're offline in Discord, so... Still have 7 minutes to respond. I hope they're here. They've probably been waiting a while because of losers, maybe. That could be something, but I think they'll get here in time, hopefully.
Are they even online on that trio?
I can check. Well, I think you can only see if you're friends with them, and I don't even know their Tetrio.
If you add them, you can see their online status.
Well, I think you have to be like mutuals with them.
I don't think you have to be mutuals.
Oh,
Not necessarily.
well,
It
they're
depends
offline.
on
Yeah, you just have to friend.
Yeah, they're
like,
offline.
how they have it set up.
Oh, they're offline too. Oh.
Which is.
Because you can change your privacy settings.
Okay.
Looks like we have 10 minutes to wait, I guess.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Anyways, imagine doing project. Let's see, are there any 1v1s we want to do?
Any 1v1s.
Yeah, if anyone has any redeems, now's a great time, you know? ADSPs, your sleep schedule's like... you wake up at 10 p.m. and stay up, well, 2 a.m. that's only like 4 hours
that
apart,
actually
but like...
Wow song.
I see.
I mean, if there's any songs, sure, but I won't be singing.
Are you sure
Yeah,
about
I'm not
that?
quite sure if I'm ready for that yet.
Improvise.
Still have to practice my singing.
I don't really practice singing either, but people say it's fine, so... Is there... What do you mean is there something for openers? What do you mean you're saving up your points to make me learn Drunk Albatross? I don't... There's like no way for you to do that. Or at least like hold me to it.
Alright, I guess we're still waiting.
We are still waiting, yes.
What is there to do in the meantime? Doesn't seem like there are any redeems.
No redeems, just talking, I guess. Podcast, who knows?
You know, maybe you can do commentator versus commentator or something.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Or we can do like a first to one or something.
First to what? I'm still 1v1ing. Oh my god. Alright.
I mean, yeah. Who wants to go for doing that?
I guess I can.
All right.
I can as well. I don't care.
All right. Sure. Ori Flower Petal then, like first to one. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Give me a second then. Let me.
I'm definitely losing this.
Oh no.
I'm not even warmed up.
Oh my god, I typed that so quickly. Okay. Well, this is
I'm
your
lagging.
warm up.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean they only have like 2 minutes to get in, I think. After which I think they get DQ'd. Ooh, nice multiplier from Ori.
Actually can't play properly.
It's fine. You'll like get warmed up eventually. You saw how I was playing earlier. Kind of back and forth right now. Flower Petal's pretty high up right now. And I don't think Ori's going to let up on the pressure.
oh damn!
Oh, nice spike. Yeah.
That was insane. GG's.
Nice,
GG's.
nice. GG's. Yeah, they will be gone in like 30 seconds, essentially. That's what it's looking
Well.
like.
Gotta work on my survival a little bit.
I think I like subconsciously in Tetra League, I don't know why, but like I subconsciously started attacking less, so I was surviving more. Oh boy, and yeah. Hang on. I should clear my throat. Okay. Yeah? So I muted? No, I'm not. Okay. That's that. Yeah, I'm not cute. It's a gimmick. Okay, it's just a gimmick. I can raise the pitch of my voice and say yeah. I was no, I was not muted. Was I muted? I was not.
No, you weren't. No, you. No.
Uh,
Oh
you have a-
wait,
you have
I
a
am not
redeemed
sure
this
actually.
first,
I am not sure actually.
No, you're not getting me with this. I'm not being got by this. Okay, I think we're moving on, I'd assume. To... Hang on, let's... So I assume we DQ Astral Guy because they didn't respond. Okay, so now... Yeah, we could move on to Noah Pink Lobster. Hang on. Yeah, we're like going relatively far in the losers bracket because like we're like on one side because the other side just isn't ready at all. But I think we could do Noah thing right now. Get a cardinal just outside your window. Nice. Hang on. Okay. I think we're getting into our next match just because it is theoretically ready. Yeah, they won't warm up. Okay, cool.
Right, so we've got Noah versus Pink Lobster.
Yeah, looks like it.
BCO versus just 9-0 stacking.
Yeah. Going pretty fast though, 2.3. Okay.
Pink Lobster messing up their board a little bit, but fixing it almost immediately.
Yeah.
Getting that down stack.
Okay, Noah building a kind of cool donation with like another T piece.
Ooh, fractal from Pink Lobster.
Ooh, that fract. Yeah, that fract is gonna do quite a number. Are they a triple rotator? Okay. Well, either way, Pink Lobster takes it. Alright. Good luck, have fun then.
Good luck to both players.
Here we go.
We got TKI from Noah this time. Ooh. Pink Lobster messing up their stack for the
Yeah.
fractal.
Saw that what they were trying for, but like those misdrops really did a number. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like they could have had such like a clean continuation, they just couldn't.
Another TKI from Noah.
Okay, good down stack from Pink Lobster. Now they're setting up another fractal. Seems to be a setup they're really comfortable with. And they're able to build up for a spike. Gets 14. But Noah
Getting the down stack though.
Yep. And now they're super high. Unfortunate. There's a bit of a counter spike there.
So far it seems like Noah has the upper hand here. Got BCO from Pink Lobster
Yeah.
versus 9-0. Noah stacking pretty high. Pink Lobster getting another PC.
Noah gets 2 as well though, and
Double Tetris. Very nice down stack from Noah.
Yeah, going up 3-0 right now. Okay. TKI.
Pink Lobster probably looking for a BC. Not getting it.
Yeah. This
Another
LST
fractal?
from... Oh, geez, they're going for another fractal. Yeah, Noah I think they were like going for LST, but didn't really.
Oh, that.
They wasted T a lot. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what they intended to do. Had a very nice combo there.
Pink Lobster finding quite a bit of pressure actually.
Lots of back-to-back D-spins.
Yeah, able to take a round. No sweep. Okay. Okay, PCO from Pink Lobster. They find the PC. Puts Noah's 9-0 pretty high up, but
No, down stacking
Okay.
very fast.
Yep. I don't know if they know like the skim to complete a TSD with like a J or L. Because there's a way you can like do that. Nice down stack from Pink Lobster. Yeah, they're definitely finding their footing a lot more, like setting a lot of pressure in fact.
Now I get into the clean garbage.
Okay, now I think they're gonna start down stacking.
Pink Lobster has a little bit of cheese. Actually, quite a
Yeah.
lot of cheese.
Pretty hefty amount. They're getting through it pretty well, setting up T-spins with it.
Misdrops.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, that's
The
really
line
rough.
piece as well.
But they find a skim and they see the spin to fix up their stack just a tiny bit. Might not be enough
Now
though.
they're just trying to survive.
Okay, they find a nice combo like with that board. Not really gonna be enough, I don't think. Oh, they're barely alive.
It might be, it might be.
Oh no.
Nope, no quite.
4-1 now. Pink Lobster was exhibiting some pretty nice survival, but it just wasn't enough. Unfortunately.
PK from Noah?
Yeah. Pink Lobster with a bit of self-made cheese to get through, I guess. Not really cheese, but nice combo there. Because of that TSS, that made it like a combo into back-to-back Tetris. Not bad.
It's another Tetris on top of that.
But that's a lot of damage. But Pink Lobster's fine.
Noah stacking up really high.
Mini
Going
3
for
wide.
a little combo.
Pink Lobster makes some
Accidentally blocking their well.
yeah. I don't agree with a lot of these placements that Pink Lobster is making. Oh no. Yeah, unfortunately their board was just too constricted. They stayed up high for just a bit too long there. And now Noah takes it 5-1 over Pink Lobster. Okay. Okay, now we have our next top 8 match as well. Just gonna be Gonin Gazet versus Melcho. Give me a second.
Melcho seems to be a fairly fast player. 22.579 KTR.
They are a regular, honestly. Like they play a lot in TAWS, I think. Be interesting to see them here. Okay. Oh, they're both here too. Okay. Okay. These ready, both ready for warm up. Well, if one person wants warm up, we have to just give it to them. Okay. So going in Gaza.
See how this goes.
Yeah. We in now. Hachi versus DT. Oh, Melcher's going for PC. Unfortunately, the pieces
Melcher-
don't line up.
Pretty fast in the opener phase.
Yeah. Okay. Melcho building up a TST, but unfortunately it doesn't quite kick in. They have to build up a little bit higher for that, but they managed to get it off.
Well, if I were in their shoes, I would mainly try to downstack the cheese, because that is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna catch up to them. Like, basically now, in fact. Gotta make it out. And Golden Gazette has a very clean well.
Melchu downstacking pretty well, though.
Yeah.
Gongaze are having some parity issues.
Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit of pass-through, actually. Golden Gazette has to kind of exit out of that T-spin, but it's still enough to top Melchu out.
That was the warm-up.
That was the warm-up. Alright. Going right into things, we have TKI from Melcho. Golden Gazette just kind of
I
used
think
that
they
clean.
misdropped their opener, probably.
Yeah. But it still works out for them, they're fine. Openers aren't that important.
Melchu misdrops.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Has to focus on fixing their stack now.
Yeah, and Golden Gazette's in a pretty good position to pressure. I think they could have honestly had the win if they stacked up for that Tetris a little bit ago. But they're still going.
That's unfortunately too messy.
Yeah. I feel like Golden had a few more, like, they could have made a few more better offensive decisions, but either way, Melcho's board was just too messy.
A little bit of lag going on. PCO from Melcho.
Golden spending a little bit back. Not really a counter spike, because it wasn't really a spike.
Melcho messing up their board.
Yeah.
Trying to get out.
Good down stack from Melcho. Please! Okay.
Ooh, that multiplier. Very
Yeah.
nice.
They were like looking a little shaky. I was like, I made sure. I really wanted them not to misdrop that multiplier. That puts Gonan really, really high up, but they found a really nice find there. Nice down stack.
Oh,
And
Melcho
they're
messing up
make
their
their way
board
out.
once more.
Gonan's just kind of opting to skim out. Pretty nice.
Gongaze
conversion
just
to-
building up for an attack.
Yeah.
Melcho trying to cancel some of that pressure with the TSD.
Right. Yeah, I think that pass through killed. Gunning had like a pretty decent spike there, and Melcho just couldn't cancel it.
Okay, we got DD versus
Hachi.
Thick Spin? No.
That's Hachi. So I've never seen that like Hachi continuation before, where you take a TSD instead of a TST, and then like skim off a single, and that almost went into PC too. So interesting.
Gongaze, it's pretty high up now. Misdrops the obese.
And Melcho's on the board now. Okay, fast PC from Melcho. I think this is just
Okay,
another PCO.
instantly
Yeah.
turns it into a counterattack.
Mm-hmm. And now Melcho's
And it
super high up.
seems that it will be enough.
It might be enough, but... Oh
Getting
no.
out. Trying to get out.
Melcho's barely alive, and yeah,
That
no.
pressure is just too much.
I think they could have... If they, like, used up their, like, clean garbage up there more efficiently, I think they could have canceled and lived a bit longer, but... Either way, 1-3 right now. Yeah, Melcho is experiencing decent amount of lag. Going in and firing it back with a few attacks of their own.
Melcho trying to downstack.
Oh no!
Misdrops
Those
a lot.
misdrops! Like, it sets up for a T-spin, but it's not like there's a T and Q, and that's just death, yeah.
Had like 2 misdrops in a row, or 3.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Alright, PCO versus PCO.
Yeah, no PC for either player.
Gongi's instantly going for a combo.
Yeah.
Melcho trying to downstack. They're not quite able to deal with the pressure.
Oh, that 12 spike from Gonin. Really nice. And now Melcho's super high up. Oh, that's pass through too. Melcho like
Oh, that
cancels.
misdrop.
Yeah.
Oh, they fixed it. I'm trying to figure out how to get down now.
Just down stack there, and yeah, now Clean's just kind of going back and forth. I think Melcho needs to find a way down pretty soon, but going and
Gongi's at
misdropping.
misdrop.
Unfortunately, their board was just a little too messy.
You got Hachi again?
Versus DT.
Going for the PC, gets it. It's Melcho no second. They're gonna go for PCO and they get it. Yeah, I think from the looks of things, they're not like going for any like actual quote unquote second PCs. They're just trying to build PCO again, which I think has a very far lower chance, right? Okay.
Alright, Gongi's has a very cheesy board as opposed to Melcho, who's a lot of clean.
Right.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi.
Hey.
So what do we have here? Oh, 2-4 already. But Gonen is
Yeah, surviving.
having some trouble
Oh, no.
right there.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think that was pass through, right? Like, well, there's like quite a bit of pass through. I think that was like, I think they could have like canceled it
Yeah.
off a little bit if it didn't pass through. Even if I don't think they had too much canceling power up there.
Melcho going for 9-0 this time.
Yeah, they're just,
Or 0-9.
yeah, same difference. Okay, builds a bit of a T-spin, but they're kind of constricting themselves, and that pass through isn't going to help. Now they're super high up, and Gonen finds the down stack.
And the set
Game.
goes to Gongi's. GG's.
GG's.
Jeez.
GG's. Okay.
Now we have top 8 losers done, right?
Yeah, no, well, it's not done. There's like still.
No, I mean top 8, yeah.
Top
Now we
8
go
winners
to
is basically done. Yeah.
top 8 Now we go to top 8. No, top 6, I think. We have Sense and Couldn't Guess It.
So yeah, okay. Okay, let's get Sense in here. Throw ping. Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry if I misidentify certain openers, by the way.
don't
That's
worry.
fine. Yeah,
I am
openers aren't that
unfortunately
I
not a
think
technical
most of
player, and I
us
am still learning.
Yeah, I think most of us have done that, especially with weird openers like something like Wolf Moon,
Yeah.
something that we never seen before. Join room, please.
They said they're here, so I shouldn't get another DQ, thankfully. I'm assuming we're not gonna get too many DQs unless unless there's gonna be a little bit of, I don't know, time zone issues, but we'll see.
Let's see the response to warm up or breather. No response.
Warm-up's fine. Okay.
Warm up's fine. Okay, let's start.
I
Alright.
did not know that emote existed. That's a good emote.
Wow, I can't do that. Wow.
You need to be a
I'm
supporter.
coping. Wow, I'm coping. No supporter.
No supporter perms, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Right, got
TK, I misplaced
okay,
for Sense.
Wait, why is mine not moving? I don't know.
I
okay.
think there's something wrong with this. The server is lagging.
Actually, it's just a skill issue.
Oh wow. I
Well,
guess
either
so.
way.
Guess so. I do have skill issue. That's true.
I do have an issue of having no skill.
Wow. That's it then. Warm up is done.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Really?
warm up.
Yes.
Jeez, that was fast, huh?
Yeah. The previous warm ups are like 2 minutes, 90 seconds.
Alright, good luck, have fun then.
Good luck at hand. Yeah.
ELEF. Right, we got DKI versus DKI.
Yeah,
TKI.
Oh, that combo
A
from
lot of
going
pressure
in.
from
Yeah.
Gang's end.
And they're just gonna keep laying it on, still playing at 100 APM. I feel like it's gonna decrease soon, but like, pretty wild attack, yeah. And the Sense survives.
He's
Completely
been
did.
0. Pong misdropping. Still getting the down stack though.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh god. My Tetraiu is so laggy right now.
You got. I'm not quite sure what opener that was from Gangizet.
Yeah.
I suspect it's not an opener, it's just freestyle. I might be wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Pong getting a nice combo down stack.
Wait, let me just reset my laptop or something. Hopefully
Alright.
that will solve the problem.
Missed donation from going in, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter because Sense is kind of gone.
Wait, DT Cannon from Ganki Z versus DKI from Fong? Fong fighting some very, very clean.
Oh my god, that
Garbage.
spike! Wait, was that a stick spin? Because it was 15, so it probably might have been stick spin. I don't know.
No, it's just
No.
down stacking. It's a lot of clean garbage.
I see. Okay.
Both players trying to downstack. Fong is in a bit of a rough spot though.
Yeah. Yeah, they can't quite get out. Okay. TKI
It's
from going in.
really good. DKI.
That's a kind of a strange DT.
That's not a. Is that a DT?
It was an intended
Yeah.
DT. Unfortunately.
Never seen that variation.
Yeah, I mean, the like common DT is probably really the only good one. Like that, I think that variation probably requires like, I don't know.
There's also new DT, which I've heard is really good.
Oh yeah, new DT, yeah. But I think it starts out the same way, doesn't it? Like instead of, you know, whatever.
Fong
Always
cleaning up
doing
his
the-
board.
Oh, but that,
Getting a T-spin in the process.
yeah, that S perfectly made a T-spin.
Very, very nice pressure.
Yeah, and Gonin's board is really, really restrictive right now. Having to compromise on the piece placement is just not fast enough.
Fong just overall making better decisions.
Hmm.
Right, we got DK on both sides.
They started out with the same thing.
Okay. That's like... There's like a lot of garbage still on that, like...
Fong getting another very nice down stack.
Nice.
Now Gone Gazet is in a very difficult situation.
Mhm.
Has a lot of clean though.
And Sense's board is not looking too great. Lots of cheese.
Yeah, they need to get down. And that S piece is really gonna help. But Gonin's board isn't looking too
That
good
Ivy's
either.
misdrop.
Oh no, they're dead. It's unfortunate. Series of misdrops.
Right, so Fong is Sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I've been calling them Fong the whole time.
Thank you, Toei, for the Twitch Prime sub. Or Towo. Hog.
Okay, gonna keys it with a lot of clean. Bit messy though. Gets the double Tetris.
Yeah, Gona was trying really hard for the Tetris, but compromised their board state in the process.
Right, I think we got DT versus TKI.
Yeah.
Fong getting a lot of pressure early on. Or sense.
I think either works.
You can call them fun. Yeah.
Oh, IP's misdrop. Not giving Gung Gizit much room to downstack though. Constantly sending pressure.
Gonan's barely alive, but unfortunately I think that mishold killed them. I think they could have lived a bit longer.
Well, it's a ghost of sense.
And Sense moves on, I think, yeah, 5-3. Alright, I think we go to losers finals then?
Yeah.
Noah
I
versus
guess.
Sense is our next match then. Yeah, losers finals and then...
Ooh.
Wait, no, this is losers semis, then losers finals and grants.
Yeah, loses semis. Alright.
Okay,
Wait,
Noah
happy-
is here.
Happy Pong.
They're here.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, they are doing warm up then. Yeah, okay.
Alright. Ready for warm up.
Okay. No, starting with TKI. Wait, was that Miss PC? Wait, was that the like the one in whatever chance like Miss PC with TKI where you do like L and then I? Or I think it was
Absolutely.
J.
Insane
yeah.
pressure from Noah.
Yeah, either
I think
way,
yeah.
they're sending a ton.
It's very, very large will. Okay. That's it. Wow, my internet is very not cooperating with Tetrayu.
Unfortunate. Yeah, no, that back-to-back was really nice.
Alright, looks like they are ready for our main match.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
DKI on both sides.
Alright. TK
Yeah.
on both sides.
Fong getting a big spike though.
Yeah, and now Noah has so much to work with. 136 APM, that's ridiculous. You can't just, that was just like perfect garbage.
Nice down start.
Yeah.
Alright. We have 9-0
9-0.
and
Sense
Something.
messing up their stack a little.
yeah.
Noah had kind of like a jagged stack. They were able to build it out pretty well there.
Immediately mid game.
Oh no, that misdrop, but
Just spamming the
Yeah.
quads.
quad spam moment. But they just need to send a little more, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, not able to find pressure really in time. But that still kills.
2-0.
2-0.
TKI and
Alright,
skin.
TKI.
It-
And Hachi.
That wasn't really TKI. That was like waist T TKI. I've never seen that before.
I personally never learned TKI, so
It looks
if you
similar,
ever
yeah.
saw,
but-
yeah, if you ever see me do any TKI setups, that's me just trolling, because I don't know anything about TKI.
Not trying to send even more
I know
pressure,
it's
but
like TKI is a very basic opener that I think most people should learn, but yeah, I don't.
I mean, it's just super versatile. Like, there's like so many follow-ups to it, and like it leaves your board in such a nice state.
Yeah,
Yep,
speaking of
easier.
TKI, we have Noah doing that right now.
BCO from Sense.
What is going
Trying
on?
to
They're
go
building
for-
2 boxes, but that
Another
worked. That would have worked if it
Ooh.
wasn't like garbage. That was color clear. Yeah, the heck. I've never seen that before. Like, is that
Oh,
is that a
Oh,
real
DT.
setup?
DT?
Big game TT. Will he
Big game
pull it
DT?
off? He does.
Oh,
That would have been
Nice.
so. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Even
Wow.
without like the quad at the end, it's still like murdered. I want to see just how much that would have sent. Like, jeez. Going for another DT.
Alright. We have right wall DT.
Building up very, very high though. To pull off that DT.
Okay.
Noah sending a lot of garbage.
Sans has to cancel the garbage.
And they
He has lots of clean, but he's not going down.
yeah,
No,
just
he's going down.
down stacking right now.
Get that quad. Not TSD and combo gaming.
nice.
Oh
combo.
yeah, that was a
Martin
really
spike.
nice down spike, down stack.
But
Might
Noah surviving that.
Not quite.
And not quite. Yeah.
3-2. Okay, this is Hachi against
Hachi
just 9-0.
9-0. Oh,
Noah sees the
gets
T
it.
spin through the garbage.
Noah goes for the
Oh, that
double
was a-
Tetris, and it goes.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Yeah. Noah's playing pretty cleanly right now.
Sun's going for the DKI.
Both TKI. They do be spinning. TSDs going left and right now.
Yeah.
Wow. They are both still at low position of their board.
Sun's
They're
has it
just
doing well.
exchanging their TSDs. And wow. Alright, Noah's. Oh, Noah misdrop at such a high. But I think he can, yeah. Escape.
Noah should be able to down stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, he
Nice.
got.
Sun's
12.
getting that
Oh.
combo though.
Still surviving that. Gets the quad.
Noah
Yeah.
with a very clean down stack.
Now, oh.
Oh,
Did sense-
Fong, unfortunately, yeah, Sense.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh no, that misdrop from Sense.
Oh, not. Oh. Let's see.
Can they make it out though?
Will he
They're
get- Oh,
not
yeah,
out
they
yet.
do.
Yeah, they're alive.
They might be able to, but they have to do it fast enough to.
Well, they're
Nice
completely
combo
out now,
for
basically.
11 spike. Not bad, not bad.
Cancel
Okay, Noah's
Noah's
sending
attack.
quite a bit of clean now, and yeah, getting cancelled.
We are nearing the 2-minute mark of this match.
Yeah, these guys are good at mid game.
Good at mid
Unlike
game.
me. Unlike me. Well, can't relate.
Oh no, that misdrop from
from
Noah. But maybe. Oh wait, no, they're gonna live. Oh, that was like barely. That was inches from death, honestly. Like
Then
just the
Snow
way
has
that
to
lined
send
up.
more pressure.
I heard you typing out that message.
Yes.
I
Yes.
okay.
It was necessary.
No, it was not.
It was necessary.
Anyways. Gravity is really kicking in now. Like, which means
Yeah.
everyone's
Well,
forced to
we're
make
reaching the
decisions quickly.
3-minute mark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the quad 5 there, I think.
I'm still playing very clean.
Now we're having.
Oh, that 10 from the combo Tetris and
Ooh, oh.
no, that mishold, that mishold's so bad.
Oh,
I'm so
that
sad.
this would costed him.
Yeah, that hurt.
Right.
They could have
DKI
lived too. Man.
DT.
Oh no, hello. Okay.
Weird DT setup though.
Sen's putting
Sense
himself in a very
having
bad position.
a cheese race in front of him. Can he? Oh, he survives.
Noah going for the combo. And now it's trying
Sen's
to
still
send
at a
clean.
bad position right now. He's constantly being pressured.
Yeah, not really finding any pressure. Just kind of down
Not really.
stacking.
Yeah,
Noah going
just
for these.
surviving.
Oh, that's
And the
really
Tetris.
nice from Noah. And Sense doesn't have an answer to that.
And it's GG.
That's GG.
5-3 for Noah.
Yeah, Noah moves on to fight Gladon in
Loser finals.
losers
Wow.
finals, and this is a run back, right? Because Gladon sent Noah to losers already.
Noah Gladden. Oh.
Yeah, this is
Oh, it's a rematch from their top 8 game.
yeah, a rematch from top 8.
Last time Gladden won that. Let's see this time.
Yeah.
Oh. Gladden is already in the room.
Okay.
We meet again. Mom. Gladden says, "Yes, I have been waiting for 2 hours for a rematch." Wow.
Yeah. What happens when you can't really get a warm up? Or that's what happens when you haven't played for a while. You need to warm up
Yeah.
again. Stick
Gladden with
spin.
the stick spin.
Yeah, almost
spin
at 3
for warm-up.
PPS.
Not bad, not bad.
I think there was another B spin to be made there off of that stick
Yeah.
spin. But either way, Gladon's just trying to find more and more pressure. Noah's board looking kind of dire, actually. Oh no, and they're unfortunately gonna have to top out. That's the warm up. 30 seconds. Gladon is ready for sure. Alright, there's a 6 in the bag, which means you know what Gladon's gonna do. There's
Alright.
the TSS, there's the TSD.
Noah fighting it
Well,
very
just-
good.
Quickly down stacking.
Yeah.
That's what. That's
Yeah, I
what
think
you usually.
Noah's ready and waiting to counter the stick spin.
Yeah.
Especially with that miss drop, Gladon couldn't really get the full stick spin off, but they're surviving, and nice conversion there. They're gonna be able to survive.
Alright. Combo down
Gladon
stack
has
from
so
Noah.
much clean, like ready and waiting to go if they can get to it. And they do, but they have to waste eye. That's gonna be an issue. But they still manage to cycle through to another one.
But now they are having a little bit of cheese race,
Yeah.
and they can't make it. One for Noah.
Yep, okay. I think Noah's like probably been thinking about how to counter stick spin ever since they like played. If I
Yeah.
was them, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Because he seems to counter stick spin very well this time.
Yeah.
Noah with the double Tetris.
Nice RNG right there.
Just making it all the way down.
Gladon
Okay.
also trying to downstack,
Yeah,
but their board is extremely cheesy.
yeah, Noah has clean descend now. Kind of opting to wait, which I don't really agree with, because anytime you give to Gladon, like, Gladon needs every second they can get right now, and if you're just gonna wait, that's not gonna be good. Either way, they're not really getting down too quickly. So Noah has a chance here.
While continuing to send attacks, almost stopping Gladon out.
Yeah, they're finding a
And Gladon
few, but,
misdropping
like...
the eyepiece.
Oh, an eyepiece misdrop, ouch.
And that seals the deal.
Yeah,
2 for Noah. Ooh.
okay, going for stick spin now. Noah is
Noah getting
very
the
ready.
perfect garbage RNG, but
Oh no,
it might not be
Okay.
enough.
Oh.
they're alive though, and
They're alive,
they're
though,
able to
yeah.
build on top of that, and they're like definitely taking advantage of that clean very well. And yeah, that's gonna take it for Noah.
3-0. Noah
Yes.
definitely was waiting for this.
Yeah, no, Noah figured it out. Noah definitely find the game plan a bit. And yeah, Gladon's not even going for the stick spin anymore. I don't know if that's because they didn't have the bag for it, but like maybe they're realizing it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Either way, now they're super high up. And
Waiting
just
to
waiting to
cancel.
cancel. Yeah. Finding a really nice multiplier there. Could have continued it a bit
Oh,
further
13
too.
spike. Not bad,
Yeah.
not bad. That puts Noah a little bit higher.
Oh no, I think Gladon missed multiplier for sure, but that doesn't matter. They're still able to find a nice attack that puts them on the board 3-1. Okay. PCO
Right,
versus
PCO
TKI.
versus TKI.
Looks like Lennon really doesn't go for stick spin anymore.
Yeah, I think they're realizing that if they keep stick spinning, they'll probably lose.
Oh, looking for that D-spin overhang. Doesn't quite find it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Both players kind of midway up their boards right now. Noah can send some clean, like right
Noah
now,
has
yeah.
a clean, but he has
Oh, I think-
cheese right after.
Yeah, and I didn't realize, but Gladon built up quite a bit there. That misdrop is gonna cost him a bit of time though. Still making a 9-0 out of it.
Oh, sending more pressure. Gladon.
Yeah.
Alright. Nice combo down stack. Oh, pressure.
Yeah. Gladon's
Noah
yeah,
successfully down stacks.
color clear.
Alright.
And
Oh,
now
I'm trying very
Noah's
hard to downstack.
Yeah. We need to get down
But it might-
super soon and
Oh. Literally back and forth.
yeah, it's so
Managing
back and
so
forth
far.
right now.
Yeah.
Both players kind of fighting for their lives.
Noah's slowly getting to the clean garbage.
Yeah. Nice T-spin. Okay, Noah's gonna start sending more, I think. Yeah. There's basically just an LST on top of their garbage, and they're like really converting off of that. And that's gonna be enough.
4-1.
Yeah, Noah's 4-1 right now.
Looks like a stick spin back, but I doubt. Oh!
Gladon goes
He's-
for it.
Oh,
Gladon,
Gladon.
it's do or die, I guess, for Gladon right now.
Yeah.
And they really need the stick spin to work out. But that pass through actually really gonna benefit because of the stick spin. But Noah cancels it, and now they have so much clean to work with. Gladon's going
And
to
now
need to
they're-
survive a counter spike, I think. More pass through,
More. Oh, wow.
and now Gladon maybe has the upper hand here. Noah still has clean that they're building up to use, but like that's still not going to matter too much. Gladon's board is super
Noah
messy
with
now though, and
multiplier.
Noah finds such a nice multiplier.
And it's over.
Can't stall for
That's-
that long, buddy. Yeah.
No,
let's-
it's 5-1. Really an improvement from our previous match. It was
Yeah.
3-5. Noah really learned.
Yeah,
his
Noah,
opponent did
that improvement, you have to see it. But like, yeah, you can't like. I'm not gonna say like Gladon is carried by stick spin, but like if you know how to counter someone's strategy, you can beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gladon's obviously a very
Jeez.
skilled player, but I don't think they adapted quickly enough. That means, hang on, give me a second. I have to do something now. Because I can grab this link. Going to Grand Finals, which is
Grand
Gladon, or not Gladon, Noah versus Mousense. They,
Mouse dance.
yeah, I think,
No,
right?
really.
Is it
More
Mousense? I'm not
Mousense T-spin
stupid.
action.
Yeah, Mousense. Yeah.
Let's try, yeah.
This is going to be a very interesting match, in my opinion, because we've got an opener main versus someone who focuses more on mid game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noah
Oh.
really understands how to adapt to their opponents.
Yeah, as you
So
can
this will
see.
be a very, very interesting thing.
Let's see
I
how they
wonder
adapt
if-
to Mousense's crazy openers.
Yeah.
I wonder if Noah's strategy for counting stick spin will help them with Nonsense's spins.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
Gonna be really interesting, actually. Okay, so now warm up. Oh wait,
Wait, move.
slash tip post. I got it.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Top out.
Oh.
Top out.
Oh. I thought I was lagging, but apparently
No, it was there was Gladon and Noah. Yeah, I
thought I was lagging and it was already
Ah.
correct. But wow.
spectators put mouse
Alright.
in.
Easy. Alright, we have the warm up now.
Yeah, that was. This is the actual warm up. Malsense.
Mouse
I think
going for Finty. That was Finty, if you have his Finty.
I thought they were going. Oh wait, no, this is Finty. Okay, it looked like they missed Godspin for some reason, but that's a really, really big down stack, and that T placement is going to kill them. There's like nowhere. No, they had to put like L to the right and like really compromise there in order to live. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, first to 7. That's right. Grand Finals is first to 7.
Yeah, first 7. Alright, grand finals. Good luck, have fun.
Okay. Grand Finals! Woo! Okay.
Mousen's going for Finty. I immediately recognize it. Wow.
No, it just sort of stacking. Not really going for any particular opener.
And now it's mid game.
Okay. Mousense is up stacking quite a bit here.
Upstacking.
And they're just gonna keep sending pressure, and yeah, that's gonna be the first round to Mousense.
Nice back to back right there.
Right, we got PKI.
Both a great system.
Great system.
And they
versus
get it.
PCO.
Oh no, that's a misdrop, I think. Yeah.
Ah,
No double PC here. Even though
No double.
Mousense definitely knows it, for sure. Okay, Noah is kind of upstacking a bit here.
Mousen sees that opportunity to take that T-spin.
Yeah.
Down stacks.
And now Noah's
Smash.
super high up. So is Mousense,
Both players
honestly.
are relatively high up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Noah very close to getting a down stack though.
Yeah, now their
Now
well
yeah,
is completely
system
open.
is very clean well.
Now it's
And-
just a matter of who down stacks faster.
Yeah, they ended up being forced to cancel there.
That goes to Noah.
Yep. Okay.
PCO and 9-0.
Nice PC. And
No.
Mousense finds
Get
second.
another
second
one.
PC.
Second
Going for
PC.
DPC.
DPC and
Yeah, glad
Oh.
or Noah was able to stop it.
yeah.
Luckily.
Very large well.
Yeah, Mousense has such a nice like whatchamacallit, well, it was kind of LST. I think they could have actually done an S prop there for a little bit more damage, but that's okay.
Oh, Noah misplaced the O there.
Yeah, and they're gonna
And
take it.
it's there.
Your game goes to Mousense.
1-2.
Okay, now we're gonna get PCO here.
PCO sense.
Nice
And
PC.
another 9-0.
Unfortunately, Mousense unable to find the second. The PS order just barely didn't line up. Like I saw that, where they had to like burn off a line, but they couldn't quite do it. And now Noah's gonna be able to counter spike here. Pass through. Noah finds a multiplier, and Mousense doesn't have the board to handle it. 2-2.
2-2.
Right.
9-0
PCO
and
versus
PCO.
9-0.
Ah, mishold.
Oh,
Misheld. Ah. Lol in the chat. Lol in the
so
chat.
pain.
It's yeah,
Mouse is lol in the
unfortunate.
chat.
Okay, nice down stack from Noah though. And now Mousense is in kind of a rough spot. Yeah, and they can't quite get out in time. 3-2.
3-2.
It's
Looks
neck
like
and neck.
Noah is getting a hang of it against Mousense. Looks like, oh, TKI. Now we see Mousepin. Mousepin debut in grand finals.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately,
No
unable
Trinity
to find a
continuation.
Trinity. Yeah.
Yeah. Only one cycle.
Both players just down stacking right now.
Yeah.
Building 9-0.
Good donation from Mousense. Let's see if we can
nice.
capitalize on that. And Noah has a pretty nice
waiting
double
for
Tetris. And they can continue
Wow.
it a bit.
Double Tetris.
Yeah, and that puts Mousense up quite a bit there. Noah's board looks really, really rough and they can't get out in time.
3-3.
Tied up.
Wow.
Yeah,
This grand
this is
finals are
incredibly even.
very wow.
Yeah.
PCO and TKI.
Okay, really nice spike from Mousense there. But Noah can convert off of this. That opens up their well perfectly too. Okay, Mousense is trying to make their way down. And
Nice down stack. And he goes for 2 quads in a row. 4-3.
yeah.
Right
We
now,
have
9-0.
Finty and 9-0.
Oh, this is... Yeah, Finty makes 0 sense to me, but... It
I mean,
works, apparently.
I learned Finty purely because I want to know what doing Finty spin feels like. So I kind of understand how Finty works.
I see.
Something like mouse spin, on the other hand, is a little bit too much for me.
Yeah. At least with mouse,
They're
but I can
watch-
recognize it.
You're
Yeah,
watching
it has
Mouse
very, very strict. It has very strict setup.
Mhm.
After watching it last night, I was inspired to learn it. So now
Are
I know.
you?
Wow. Wow, are you?
I'm not fast enough at it to like pull it off. In
Wow,
actual
it's
game,
unbelievable.
but
Yeah, like
Awesome.
from what I can see, it requires so many like strange like piece soft drop tucks and other shenanigans where it's like harder than average opener to be fast at, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, it has the energy of a T-spin factory, so
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
getting the better down stack.
5-3. Noah is in the lead. We will see.
We might get a bracket reset. That's what
Yeah,
it's
we
looking
might.
like.
TKI and PCO. Mousense gets the PCO.
Yeah,
Weird
Mousense-
Imperial
I'm
from Noah. Wow. But he's very high up. Oh. Very rough spot for Noah.
yeah, and that's a lot of
And
pressure from Mousense.
Yeah. Finty Cannon and TKI. Mousense so far hasn't successfully done the fin in the Finty Cannon. I wonder why Mousense doesn't go for. Oh, never mind. He's doing it. I was going to say because Finty has this forward continuation, and I think I prefer using the forward continuation.
I
It's a
don't
little
know
bit-
what Mousense is doing right now. I'm gonna be honest. quite a
think
They were
few
trying to do
spots.
like the overhang for T-spin, but was like one too far to the right.
Right,
In the
yeah.
meantime, giving Noah a lot of time to set up an attack.
Yeah, and now Mousen's super high up too. But Noah's at the bottom of their boards. They need to do a little bit of building before they can even get attacks.
Since he's already dug out from that situation, and now is building up. Oh, nice TST.
Noah trying to downstack. Pretty high up now.
Nice
Getting the
multiplier.
downstack. And that's probably it. No, it's not.
No,
Mouse
maybe
is
not.
finding survival.
No. Yeah,
And they're still definitely alive for
Nice.
sure.
that was a risky move by Noah. He kind of like bailed it out, like
Noah cheesing
Yeah.
themselves a little.
yeah.
And Mouse is just finding
Yeah,
pressure,
yeah.
building a fin. But now it's
He got
tied
a
up
fit,
5-5.
and he didn't fit. That was unfortunate.
This is super close.
PCO and TKI. Mawson's waiting for that waiting for that TKI to. Oh! TST.
Is this gonna be a C-spin? No, it doesn't go for it. Unfortunate. Either way,
Mawson's currently a little bit high, but he downstacks. Noah having a cheese race right in front of him, but soon there's a oh,
right now.
but Noah, oh, that's not gonna be enough. 5-6 Mouse.
match point for Mousense. In fact, there's like tournament winner point because Mousense is in winners.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mousense not really opening Cure.
Wow.
It's like the
This really shows that
but then
he's
kind of
really
went
playing
too much.
cautious this time.
Okay.
Noah building that combo for that. Alright. Mousen's getting TSDs from those cheese. No, on the other
Mawson's
hand,
mainly going for the TSDs right now.
that's a lot of pressure and oh! Successfully downstacks. Oh no, but he has a lot of dependencies here.
Okay, Mousense goes for the C-spin there. It's gonna send
Nice
quite a
TD,
bit, and that's gonna be
and
it.
Wow.
Tournament
Wow.
point.
Yeah,
Well, one.
Mousense takes it.
We have
Mawson's,
a winner. For
TAWS 27 winner.
Yeah, okay. Any redeems that I'm missing here? Oh, guide the raid. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'll get the raid GDQ, that's Pog. Though I doubt they'll notice. Yeah.
They've got some great games from both
Yeah.
players.
Great games.
Great
Good stuff.
games.
Incredibly close as well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, nothing else, I guess. We're waiting then. We don't have any other redeems or anything.
Talk finals. Maybe
We don't have a Thug Finals
we have
redeem.
a redeem for that.
Not
right?
yet, unless someone wants to do it last second.
Anyone last second?
Last second
I don't
Thug
have enough
Finals.
channel points for that.
Good
I
tournament
used
though.
it all for a 1v1 com with David, but David disconnected. Wow, scam. Oh, That's
Hello. I guess I need to next two things, which is we've got TAWS Open 9 on. Oh, Prototypes was due to Fuck Final thing. Well, I guess we're doing Fuck Final then.
Lock delay equals
Whoa.
8. Wait. Lock delay is normally like 20. And, well, who's doing bug finals? Who's playing mouse? Wait, actually.
Well, we'll get to pick because there's no redeem for that.
Oh, the thing
So, I
is,
mean, I
right?
guess it should
Mouse
be
has an
Desperate.
opener main with like a soft drop thing with like. Mouse has openers usually involve soft drop, which means this is gonna screw with mouse sense specifically.
Oh my god.
So yeah, lock delay equals 8, which is like it's normally 30. So that means it's kinda is lock delay. How...
I don't even know what lock delay is, so please, Azura, I believe in you. Ah,
Interesting.
yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But is it long enough to like T-spin?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not good with those.
If you redeemed something, it would have come up in our activity feed, and I can't see it. You sure you redeemed something? Was this yesterday at TAWS Charity, or was this today?
Can't really see
I just
anything.
hit guide the raid. Need a warm up with that. Okay.
Oh, you redeemed Guide the Raid. Yes, so once this is done, yeah, that's right. Once this is done, we'll be raiding Games Done Quick. But we got the Fuck Finals first.
And who is doing the Fuck Finals?
That's the question.
I
Azura,
think
you should do it.
check. I think it's Azura.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's Azura. I think he
Yeah,
is.
always SS, Fire Petals SS. I know Azura. Azura is currently you.
Yeah, I
Is there-
grinded a
Zach is
bit.
SS.
Even though I'm usually,
Yeah, I
I'm
think it's a
honestly
big-
usually SS, but yeah.
I mean, I can also
Against
do it.
Azura then, yeah.
I'm not
No, it's
really
gonna be
sure.
against Azura.
Alright, Azura. Let's go!
Okay. Oh, hang on.
We have. Wait. We need to warm up first, I guess. FD1, please! Orsons is begging for that warm up.
Absolutely begging for it.
Let's see if
So yeah, let me
These
just.
opener
Let me
shenanigans
try
work.
You have to be like fast.
Oh, that's so
Oh my
unfortunate.
god.
Oh my god. He literally sang with the F. Oh my god. This is so. Oh.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh wow.
Finn.
Oh, wow.
It's not Finn T-Can. It's Finn Can. Okay. Good luck. Oh wait, hang on. Can I go to the bathroom for a second? I will be right back.
He's confused. Wow, Proto, you didn't have to do him that hard.
That is a
Wow.
little bit unfair towards Mosens. If I do
I
say
guess
so
that's.
myself.
I think that's the point. Wow, amazing.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about having to go to the bathroom for a second. Oops. Alright. It's funny, because I can still do T-speed, but I
Whenever
can't do them
Reds get
fast.
breaking points.
Sure.
Sure,
Very
Moses is
confident.
really like, oh, he really doesn't know what to do.
No! Okay, that screwed me with me once. Yeah, okay, I have to
Nice,
be
give
really
me
careful. I have to be really careful about doing T-spins. That's why I'm not even
So
gonna try
even
that
these
180.
things are a
Oh.
problem.
I mean, yeah, I just have to be like really like good on the inputs on that.
Why would I think isn't like doing sprint the easiest way to overcome this? Like,
Yeah, I would have just like sprinted.
yeah, probably should just sprint through everything. I mean, I soft drop 2 at sprints because I'm bad at sprint, but still better than doing T-spins that may harm. See, oh my god. Offset is literally, oh, he can't do anything with that. Can he find down stack though? He's finding it. He finds it. And he survives. Not for long. Oh wow. This is a very, very interesting fight right here.
Yeah, you're right. I really should just sprint.
Well, I leave the commentary up to you for now. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'll be leaving now.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like sprint too quickly. That's an issue. I'm figuring it out.
Nice spike.
Azura is literally breaking it.
Yeah, I
It's
just have
still-
to, because my hands are like kind of like shaky. I feel like I can do this. Oh, that's not how. That's not how.
Now
that works.
Mosense is literally no going openers. He's just 9-0. He's going for the sprint.
Wow.
He's literally going for the sprint. He knows that this is the only way that he can at least have a chance.
Yeah, but that means it's not really playing to his strengths, which to be fair. Oh. Wait, at the top that
Yeah.
sucks. At the top that sucks because it just you can't your piece really can't touch your stack. Oh, that sucks. I'll just play sprint then too. I don't how fast is mouse? Well, either way. I tried to spin that in.
Zura.
Yeah. I got it.
Whoa.
Help me. Help me, I'm suffering. I'm suffering, guys. Yeah, I keep trying to fix
good
my
luck with
terrible
that.
stack with spins, and that means I die. And then that means that means my stack gets more messed up, which means I try to do more spins and they keep.
Just pretend you don't know SRS and don't spin.
Yeah, pretend I'm playing classic Tetris. Ugh.
Wow, Mosense really figuring it everything out.
Yeah, I'm
And he's
just.
taking a comeback.
If you get to the top of the board, you just die. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm
Wow,
not. I'm
Mosense,
canceling out of
he's
stick.
fixing the
I'm
champ.
canceling.
Failed stick.
There's no way you pull off a stick in this rule set. No shot. I
Yeah.
screwed up. I could have had a multiplier, but I was stupid. Anyways.
Oh my
Wow,
god, TST.
Triple.
You can't
And this-
TST in this. If you TST in this, you're disrespectful. I'm sorry. But then
I
again,
mean,
I'm
you
playing
got-
against mouse sense.
Race system? Didn't get that. 4 white? Yeah, only 4 combo, but okay.
It doesn't really feel like it's good because you're locked out of a lot of continuations that require like soft drops and spins.
Yeah. When you soft drop, the piece literally flickers. Oh my, oh, mouse sense is in bad trouble.
I don't know how that worked. I think I like barely got in through that 8-frame window. There, I feel like that spin shouldn't have worked, but you know. I just slid that across far too. That should have locked in earlier. 100%. I don't know how that piece slipped in, but it doesn't really matter because I still win. So, why am I PCOing? It was just execution test. No! I literally did everything else right, like in terms of the soft dropping. I just got so excited that I did. Okay, that's fine. That's actually okay. It's actually okay. I just have to act like it is, even though it isn't. Just have to act. I'm not U-rank. I'm fake U-rank. Put me in Tetra League for 2 games. I will get right back to SS.
Okay, now
Why am I
snipe
doing
me
this?
into. Let's go.
Anyways, moving on from that. I suck at soft drop finesse, so this actually sucks.
Ari redeem Anya for Azura. Go.
Oh god, mid game. Yeah, that was bad. I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to repair. That was a voice crack. Jesus. I didn't have time to repair because. Okay. Anyways, moving on from that. Mouse got the all clear. This.
We do it. It's-
Okay, I had to mentally prepare for that spin.
Mousen's doing it. Oh no. Mousen's is a little bit. Oh.
Yes,
No
TD.
way. No way. It's going for a TD.
That's a C
No way.
spin.
Oh my god. Very. Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Dang, I would have honestly taken the single in normal gameplay, but this is normal gameplay.
This is nowhere near normal.
No, wait, I screwed.
Nice. Literally quad gaming. Quad spam but real.
Yeah, I didn't have the right kick.
We have Tug Finals tiebreaker.
Oh, I just realized.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
A breaker.
Mousen's now going for 9-0 because he knows none of the openers work.
That's like probably the fastest I've gone in like actually forever. What was that? That was like 2.6. Jeez. It still is 2.6. What? I thought I slowed down. Okay, yeah, I have to slow down now, I think.
Oh. He's going for. Oh, wow. Nice.
Stacked him a bit jaggedly there, but ended up working out.
I'm like trying to play too fast outside. Oh. No, it's because the
Mousen's won. Mousen's won Tug Finals with this stupidly.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Mousen's just
GG.
better than me. My hands were like shaking quite a bit, honestly.
Now since 2 Pro.
Too pro.
Mousen's so pro.
It's like the lock. So Berg, what happened is like the lock delay is shortened, which means whenever you make a piece touch your stack, you get like far less time to actually T-spin, which means you just die if you're not fast enough. Never again.
Never again.
So it's like actually just an execution test on like T-spins. Like you have to just be fast.
Alright, so well done, Mousense, for beating Spirit Horizons, professional U rank, etc. Well done.
I'm not.
Yeah, we've got TAWS Open 9 is on Tuesday the 8th at 5 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time, UTC +0. So yeah, if you want to join that, please do. Azura is hosting stream again because Azura is great. And we will have a new commentator to go with them. So yes, do come along and join that. It's an open tournament, so it doesn't matter what rank you are, you can join. Just go to our Discord and sign up. As usual, the winner will get 1 month of your supporter. And then following Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC, it's TAWS 28 it will be. We're on the same time every week. So again, if you're rank SS or below and you've never been rank U, then you won't be seeing any U ranks or X ranks in that one. If you join TAWS Open 9 on Tuesday, you will be seeing U ranks and X ranks, so you've been warned. Yeah. So yeah, do come to our Discord, do sign up. I guess it's worth saying again, thank you to all the staff who made this. Yeah, exactly. Skiller's quite right. Thank you to all of the various commentators and participants who made, and the tournament staff who made this TAWS 27 possible, and all the people who made TAWS Charity possible. TAWS Charity is great. We had 100 participants, raised nearly £500 for charity. Nearly £300 for charity. So yeah, really great idea from Choco and a lot. So yeah, but onwards and upwards, we'll have TAWS Open soon. Like I say, Tuesday, 5 p.m. UTC. In the meantime, we are going to be raiding Games Done Quick. It's just a quick year round. They're doing Mario Party Superstars. I'm not exactly sure how they're speedrunning that, but apparently they are. So yeah, we'll go.
GDQ is pog, honestly.
Thanks for stopping by there, Skiller. Appreciate your support as ever.
Thank you.
Quick. And thanks for hosting again, Azura, and everyone else for commentating.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I mean, you're also part of what makes this possible. So thank you too. All right.
Austin, how to do more than one PC.
Yeah, please teach me, honestly.
Yeah, maybe you should learn second PC or something.
Oh wait, is it? Did the raid go off?